Okay, we good. Shh. Hi, Chad. Hello. How's your day? How's your weekend? How's your weekend? How's your weekend? Tell me. What'd you do? Did you go outside? Was the weather nice? Did you eat ice cream? Did you hang out with friends? Did you pet dogs? Arf, arf. Did you arf at people? Did you see cute girls? Did you did you give Aurelia head pats? Thank you. Chill out. Meow. You. No, you. We got you down, 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 down.
He's a good girl.
Down, ba da ba. I needed a little bit of extra energy today, so we're gonna listen to 2010's club music. Yeah. Hello. Let me say hi. Worked on the weekend, bruh. That's so sad. I'm so sorry, but at least you have today free, tomorrow free. I don't know. I feel like maybe having a weekend on a weekday is actually kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. Like the few times, sorry, I'm kind of like looking down through my nose at you. I hope you don't mind. I kind of prefer having Monday and Tuesday off, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the few times where I had a work day off, you know, for mental health day or whatever, it's really nice to do groceries and stuff when there's nobody on the road at 10 a.m. in the morning. It's really nice to go to the gym at like usually around 8 to 9 a.m. where everybody's reporting in for work. All the gym is so freaking empty. The rows are so nice. I kind of like that. You're looking mighty short today, child. What happened? Did you take off your 10-inch heels? Did you stop wearing like your 10 pairs of socks? I mean, you can technically add half a centimeter if you wear like 10 pairs of socks. You look mighty cute today, child. You look mighty short and small and tiny and cute. Whoa, I can see over your head. Hello. Okay. Let's do roll call. Say hi if you want me to say hi to you personally. I feel so awkward. Oh my gosh. I feel like this is my first stream. Can we just pretend this is my first stream, chat? Welcome to my first stream, everybody. I am... Whoa! Hi, Winter. Welcome in. Hi, Break. Good night. Hi, Sheriff. Hi, Diamond. Yep. Oh. Hello, Leo. Hello, Vadinsky. Hi, Devil. Hi, Chef. Welcome in. Hi, Silent Speaks. Welcome in. Hello. Hey. Hi, Matthew. Hi, Sky. Hi, Sheriff. Scrolling up, scrolling. Hi, Kizu. You know what? Those of you that did not say hi, you clearly don't wish for me to say hi to you, so I'm not gonna say hi to you. Frick you. Baby, oh, like... Here is the schedule for this week. Please excuse me if you're like, man, why is she so strange today? I do feel very out of place. I don't know why. I think I'm like super in my head today about, oh, am I talking weird? Am I breathing too much? Sometimes I feel like I can hear myself breathe a little too hard. Am I laughing too much? Ah! Okay, anyways, for this week, Monday, today, we're on a date, sort of. We're gonna go to Tokyo DisneySea together. Ah! I hope you're excited. I've been wanting to do something like this for a little bit. And then, Wednesday we're gonna do a little bit of reacting at the very beginning, and then we're gonna play some more Expedition 33. I'm really excited. We're still at the beginning of chapter 2. And hello? We're still gonna be at the beginning of chapter 2. Act 2? I think we're actually halfway through the game. I believe Act 3 is quite short. So hopefully we'll be able to finish the game soonish. And then Friday ASMR, normally stuff. Oh, let the lurkers lurk. Let the lurkers be lurkers, right? They did nothing. I love lurkers. I love lurkers. They're the backbone of everything. Thank you, lurkers. I love you. I love you very much. I love you very much. I may, don't tell anybody. I may love you just a little bit more than the chat.
And now my heart is breaking.
Nobody's gonna chat now. Hello, Sky. Act 2 is the longest act of the game. Of course, of course. I mean, if you're familiar with the normal storytelling curve, we've all learned that in high school, right? In language arts and stuff, you have to learn about the 3 acts of a story. The opening scene, the rising action, the climax, and then the denouement. I'll never forget that word. And then the conclusion. So I think the climax is usually in Act 2, and the Act 3 is usually kind of wrapping things up. So it makes sense that Act 2 is really long. You're serious. Act 2 is super long. You know what else is super long? Unsubbing? No, you don't want to unsub. You don't want to unsub. You don't want to unsub. What about your streak? We're almost at our 2nd child. What about your 1st child? You're gonna be a dad beat dad, Chad. Dad beat dad? Dad beat dad. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. I can't believe you're gonna go get milk. Because of what? Because of what? Hi, Fizz. Hello. The main bus in my factorial base is very long. That's very nice. I'm very proud of you. Is that why it's the main bus? What is this song? What is this? Oh no, I forgot to change my YouTube stream. Oh dear. OnlyArfs reacting to vidyas, then date at DisneySea. Oops. YouTube is so scuffed. You definitely buy a subscription for OnlyArfs. Well, you're in luck because you can buy a subscription for OnlyArfs if you would like right now. Right now on twitch.tv/justrelia. What is this song? I don't think I like this one. I don't think I like this one. Next one. I don't remember these songs. Wait, I think I was too young to remember these songs. Hello, Militant. Welcome in. Hi, Penny. Welcome. Hi. Congratulations on getting first. Welcome in. Hello. Yeah. You can subscribe here. Or YouTube. Technically, I can monetize my YouTube channel for memberships, but I don't really because I want to encourage people to come over to Twitch. Don't fall for it. Fall for it. Fall for me, Chad. Fall for me. Fall for me. You'll never regret it. You'll never regret it. Let me take away that schedule. You'll never regret it. Really?
Another co-creator of this epic tale has joined us. Remember to keep in your stinky gas to avoid injuring a wolf, and you may yet survive this adventure.
Let's go! Sam, thank you so much! Thank you for the first sub of the month. The first sub of the day, first sub of the week, first sub of the month. Thank you so much. Say, here's your food for a subby. Thank you so much. Welcome to the sub community. Enjoy your emotes and ad-free time. I love that cat. I'm not a cat. I'm not a cat. It's okay. At this point, I've accepted. You can say whatever I am, Todd. I'll be whatever you want. If you want to call me a rat, if you want to call me a cockroach, if you want to call me a fish, I'll take it. That's fine. It's okay. I'm a fennec fox. Those are so cute. There is quite a few fennec fox YouTubers. Konubi is one, I think. I quite enjoy her. What month is it? It's month 6 out of 12. Is that crazy? Crazy! Almost half the year is over. Oh my gosh. But you know what this means, chat? It is June 2nd today, North American time. That means it is half a year before it is canonically, socially appropriate for me to start singing Mariah Carey again. Oh! The Christmas carols be coming. Almost there, almost there, almost there, almost there. She is defrosting as we speak. I can hear her in my head. She sounds like it's time. She's already melting. Yeah, it's time for Skibbity Toilet Christmas again. I wonder what new creation we're gonna see this year. Immediately thought of that congressman. Yeah. I'm here. Oh, we don't know how to undo this filter. I'm not a cat. I'm not a cat. Hi, cowboy. Welcome back. No freezer. No freezer. There's always time. She lives in my head rent-free. Hello. Hello. You are a beautiful fox. I'll take it. I'll take it. You say I'm beautiful? You think I'm beautiful? You think I'm beautiful? Oh my gosh. You can say something like, man, she sure is annoying like a cockroach, but I guess she'll be a cute cockroach. And I'll be like, oh my god, you think I'm cute? Ah. You think I'm cute? You think I'm a cute cockroach? Gonna be a good night. I don't think Christmas songs are that annoying. Yeah, I don't like it when it's the first. Go away. Go away. I don't think Christmas songs are that annoying either. I just hate it when it's only like all I want for Christmas is you. Come on, there's so many really good Christmas music every year. People are creating new classics. Can we listen to those? How about not Mariah Carey for the 100th time in the last hour? Literally everybody plays that song. I don't understand. Please, give me something different. Be a good night. Is tonight gonna be a good night, chat? Tonight's gonna be a good night. I never know what they're saying. Casual Geographic. Okay, wait, let's talk about content, React content, and my plans for it. I feel like so far, Tsat, we've been just kind of doing React content according to my whims and whatever you guys suggest that I think is interesting to watch. So it's not really thematic stream per stream, you know what I mean? I think I want to start niching down a little bit when it comes to React content. I really enjoy yapping and reacting streams, even though I am a little bit nervous. But normally I'm very, very happy to be yapping and very excited to be yapping. And I feel like I kind of want to have like a niche of my own. Does that make sense? So anyways, I think from stream to stream, from now on, when it comes to OnlyArfs, we're gonna have a more thematic thing going on. So for today, it's still gonna be random. It's still gonna be random, but it's gonna be a little bit of Disney. Half of this will be Disney related. SCP. Yeah, it could be like horror stuff. Like my friend Spit is very well known for reacting to driving videos, driving fails, or road raging videos, or like cop cams. Marcy is very famous for like true crime React content, cop cam, like body cams again. I think it's quite interesting to have something like that. Hi, Rad. Hi, Rad. I don't know how to say her name. Hi, Rad. Yes, Dragon Spite. Yeah, maxing basically from now on. I am slowly discovering, yes, slowly, after 2 years, that I'm not a very good gamer. I'm a fucking filthy casual. And it's so embarrassing sometimes because I get stuck. And I'm like, oh, chat, backseat. And nobody wants to backseat. And I'm like, oh, chat, please backseat. And then nobody backseats. And I'm like... So I kind of want to just yap more. She just found out I did. I found out 5 minutes ago. Have a good day at work, Scott. Have a good day. Tuesday, right? Have a good Tuesday. You got this. But the rule says no backseat. I make the rules and I say it's okay. It's okay when I say it's okay. It's not okay when I say it's not okay. And it's your job to be able to know when it's okay and when it's not okay without me telling you, chat. Come on. That's the basic rule of being a chatter. But women, men, how come you're not mind readers? I think in Mandarin it's called, how come you're not a worm living in my stomach? I don't know why, because it's not like you think with your stomach very much. Or I guess men do. But there is a saying that says, oh, what am I? A worm that lives in your stomach? As in as an idiom to say like, oh, how am I supposed to read your mind? So chat, do you want to be a worm in my stomach? Bye, Sky. Lovers. Bye. PvE and co-op. Yeah, I before I started streaming, I'm forcing myself to play. I mean, I enjoy it. It's been a fun ride the last 2 years, but I'm starting to realize that, hey, I think I'm mostly like a solo player, a non-competitive player, and I like PvE a lot. Not PvP, because I'm scared. I don't know how salty I'll actually get because I've never had actual PvP. Excuse me. React to React videos. Reactception, we could. I could react to my own React videos. Oh my gosh. Bye, cowboy. Bye-bye. Have a good time feeding your horses. Okay. So today, what do we have? Let me see here. Gosh, this music is very old. Did anybody grow up with these songs, man? This music is so freaking old. Okay, so today we have a few videos. We have Daily Dose of Internet. I feel like I never react to them, and I want to change that because I do like their memes. So Daily Dose of Internet, and then we have I did a thing video, can I survive a wildfire by hiding in a bath, which I think is fun. And then in an attempt to find a niche, I was like, oh, I like cooking. Maybe we should watch something like cooking related. And then I realized that I actually never really watched Gordon Ramsay. I've never seen anything with him in it other than small clips here and there. So I looked up the first ever episode of Kitchen Nightmares. So we have that. We can watch it together. And then I have an hour-long tour of Tokyo DisneySea, which is a Disney amusement park, which I've been to. It is the only Disney amusement park I've ever been to this date. So I will be able to actually comment on it. If we have any Disney adults, well, just let it play in the background and yap a little bit. I kind of want to do stuff like that. It's kind of like, that video, Lisa, when we were watching someone make candy. Do you remember that? Like they were like making all these syrups and stretching it out and then kneading it back into a dough and then kind of letting it harden and cutting it. I like that kind of React content where we just let it play and then we yap about stuff. Hong Kong Disney. Oh, I heard. Is that good? Oh boy. I don't know anything about Disney amusement parks. I generally don't go because they're so freaking expensive. And the Tokyo one is the only one I've been to because it's like unique to the location. So I felt like I couldn't pass it up when I was in Tokyo a few years ago. I say a few years, but gosh, it's almost been like 10 years. My goodness. Ba-da-ba-ba. Is this song over? Cooking and game shows. Welcome to Jeopardy. Oh, I want to host like a game show with some VTubers sometimes. I think that would be a really cool event. But unfortunately, I'm not a big planner. I'm not much of a planning person, so I don't know when that's gonna ever happen. Anyways, let's start. I wanna watch I Did a Thing. This one came out 2 weeks ago, so I think we're safe to react to it now. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh my goodness, I don't remember anything about OBS. Okay, yes, I put this here. Right. It's coming back to me. Okay, it's coming back to me. And then we put this as... I think it was here. Okay. And then... Chrome tab. Arf, hello! Hi, Kanaka, thank you for the headpad. Hi, how are you? You're late. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome in. Hello. Okay, good. I remember how to do this. Ooh, why are the corners like that? Is that lag? Yes, it is. Okay, great. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, here we go. Bye. The castle is different at each location. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought the amusement parks were generally quite similar. Because I feel like that I always hear about them having like very similar ride names. Or not. Hello, Fitz. I already said hello. I'm having a brain short circuit moment. Welcome in. Hello, Fitz. Alright, so let's start with this one. Can I survive a wildfire by hiding in a bath? Let's give it a thumbs up, because I ain't no thief. Here we go. Let me know if the audio is okay.
How you going? Check out this tree and see if you can spot something I didn't before I bought this place. It's burnt. Every single tree here is burnt. And that's real bad, as some idiot made all of them out of wood. You know what's... Oh, he's close. I was like, no way! That apron is a little too close to his skin color at first glance. Anyways, wildfire sites are very sad. Like, this is so sad. Because we get a lot of wildfires in Canada as well. I don't know why. I feel like we have so many more wildfires per year compared to when I was a kid. Like 100 years ago. It's just so sad with all these trees turning into ashes, or they turn like completely white sometime. And it's very eerie when you're driving by and there's a nice forest and then there's just one patch that's completely black or completely white. It's so sad. Some idiot made all of them out of wood. You know what's also made out of wood? My new house. So what am I going to do if a bushfire does rip through the property? Or even worse, what if there are marauders?
You got a new house? Nice! Congratulations! In this economy, those AdSense payouts be doing overtime. I hope it wasn't him with his jet engine in the last video, although I would not be surprised.
Could I survive by hiding in your normal household objects like your bathtub?
He actually set a shed on fire. No.
Right, now I'm picking 3 things to attempt to survive in. And the first is the bathtub. That makes sense if you don't think about it very hard. It's made out of steel, it's wet, and it's a contained space.
I really didn't need to see that. Why did that look? That looked too realistic. Oh, that looks too realistic, man. Hello, Moon. Hi, girl. How are you? Oh my goodness. Are you sure he's close? Gosh, I hope so.
There was a really interesting article published by a fire coroner that showed that around 50% of people that die in their house are located in their bathroom and even the bathtub. And I don't think that's because they were dropping their kids off at the pool when the fire came through.
It's probably because it feels like the safer room filled with less flammable objects.
Yeah,
than my
it
garage.
does.
So I'm going to do the best case scenario and get a cast iron bathtub filled with water and then put a wet towel on top. My flawed logic here is if water filters smoke in a bong, surely it will work with a wet towel in a bath. Next we got your fridge.
Oh, I was gonna say, I thought the way of... Hi, Griffey. Hi, welcome in. How are you? Hi, stream has been going good. Today's a low energy react day. Today's... I feel like I forgot how to stream. So today's a day where I try to remember how to be a streamer. I was gonna say, I thought the meta way of surviving in a wildfire is by hiding the freezer, wasn't it? I could have swear I've seen some movies or video games where there's an explosion in an apartment and they survive by hiding the freezer.
Not your fridge. I couldn't work out where you live. I'm getting the exact fridge from the Indiana Jones movie where Harrison Ford hid in it and survived a nuclear blast and then got shingles.
Nuclear?
And fridges are a pretty common movie escape trope, but I'm not sure there is anything safe about them as they are covered in toxic plastic, have a compressor, and are usually filled with stinky fish.
Tad, why are there 2 rotten fish in your fridge and nothing else, huh? Huh? The life of a bachelor, I swear to God. Sheesh.
Then for all you Americans, we have a fireproof gun safe, and it's got walls made out of steel and gyprock, which is meant to insulate it and keep the temperature under 150 degrees. And this sounds a lot better than a fridge, but I don't know, as even if you don't die from the heat, unlike the guns in the safe, you need oxygen to survive. And to make this test slightly scientific, I'm going to put a thermometer in each with an oxygen and a CO2 reader, so we all know exactly how effective they are. But first, I'm going to do a small scale test.
God damn. That's like the smell of feet plus 2 rotten fish. Hello, Griffey. I'm doing good. Hi, Varen. How are you? How have you been? Hi. How are you? A fridge will now save you as you become the clothes in a washer bouncing around. Oh, fun. Fun. I've always wanted to do a cartwheel. For hands free.
And
Is that what
this
she
ain't looking
said?
good for the mini bath, as after only a minute of this tiny house being on fire, the water was already boiling. But maybe it'll be different with a bigger bath.
Oh, I can't imagine being in a freaking contained container. That's a sentence. I can't imagine being in a container that's really tiny and it's like 110 Celsius. Eee! Cook me alive.
For the fireproof safe, I made this box, which is gyprock mined straight from the source,
Nice.
some felt, and then sheet metal. And this
Very
is pretty
good.
promising. I kept this flame against it for like 10 minutes, and the heat inside didn't go up at all.
Oh,
But I don't think we learned anything from this small test, except not to give a 3-year-old a powerful laser.
Okay.
is that his daughter?
Which means I need a real house to burn. Heads, I burn down this house. Tails, I need to make one.
Well, how convenient that it landed on tails. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like he rigged the system. But look at how many heads are around him. Yeah, heads, I'm gonna do this really regrettable thing. Tails, I'm gonna do it in a lesser degree. Oh shit, it's heads again. Oh shit, it's heads again. Oh shit, his heads again.
Yes.
So the first step in building a house is getting 2 mates to do all the work.
Nice.
Dan and Liam. Dan builds houses for hippies in the mountains, and Liam is a professional architect with a YouTube channel.
Oh.
Mates that have different names will also work for building a house.
Oh, okay,
So if
cool.
anything goes wrong, we all know who's at fault. And at first, I thought I'd spend $1,000 on wood. But why would I do that when I can buy a $2,500 chainsaw and then spend an hour ruining the bar to make an Alaskan mill, which allows you to turn anything wooden into more wood?
Wow, infinite wood hack. Infinite wood hack. Builders hate this one simple hack. I'm doing good, Varen. Thank you for asking. I feel so... I like turned on stream and I like ran out of energy. I had like really high anxiety the whole day. I'm not sure why. I couldn't sleep last night either. My heart was just pumping so hard. And as soon as I started streaming, I'm like deflated.
You know what they say, give a man a stinky fish and he'll eat it, but give a man a chainsaw and he'll be eating stinky fish for life.
Oh, amazing. Thank you for the head pat.
But I did forget that the wood of this tree is still very wet, and the same with the giant gum tree that fell down on the property.
Very wet.
So this ain't gonna make good building material or burn very well. So instead we stole the neighbor's trailer and headed down to the local tip.
Nice.
Alright, let's jack it up and take
Arf, arf, hi Leon, how are you?
Yeah, I like that. I mean, you can't really hide in
That a toilet? Why do they have 2 toilets here? Hi, how are you? Hi Panda, welcome in. I can't imagine being in a tiny container. A billionaire says to a house that's like 5,000 square feet. What a small shed.
dunny though. Maybe you could hide a baby in a dunny. And after almost getting into
Why
a
is there
fight
liquid
with a
in
man
there?
about a hoe,
You got the hoe.
Hey, you got that hoe. You got that dog in you. And that dog is a
hoe's
hoe.
on the house. Enjoy your hoe.
we somehow got everything we needed to burn, including a Chubb fireproof safe, a fridge, and a cast iron bath,
Nice.
all from one tip. Unfortunately, the tip didn't have much good wood though,
Rip.
but we met some tradies who gave us some free concrete formwork. So then we pointed at a plan
That
and
was
worked out
easy.
that the tradies' wood was not going to be enough. So we also had to buy some pine for the walls and frame.
I hate how he's walking bare feet on those wood planks, man. They're so full of splinters. Ah! It's painful just looking at it. The tip didn't have good wood. Nope. they needed more hardwood. I'm doing good. I hope you have a good rest. Yeah, I don't know why last night I could not sleep. I could not sleep last night. If any of you were thinking of me and it was keeping me up telepathically, I blame you.
And we tried to get the
Isn't that the
untreated
sound of a
stuff, but There
microwave?
is still some pretty nasty chemicals in plywood, similar to cigarettes. And I mean exactly the same as cigarettes.
Whoa.
We're kind of just making our own version of an IKEA burnable house, where
Yeah.
we remake all the walls in the neighbor's garage and then hopefully can just walk them over and nail them in place. And the first wall looks like a floor, but that's because it's on the floor and not on the wall. Then the other walls came together perfectly.
Nice. You know, I'm just thinking, I don't know why they're doing this. I don't know why they're actually going to the trouble of building a real house with different walls. Why don't they just cut a bunch of wood planks or like wood bits and stack it so it looks like a house and then put a bathtub in the middle? You know what I mean? Why even build this? All you need is a wood structure anyways. Doesn't matter if it's actually integral. You didn't sleep at all, I'm sorry, but you got a job today, right? Why did I just repeat today? I'm so nervous. I'm so happy you got a job. Congratulations.
So once we had a big stack of walls, we moved on to the floor, which we were going to make in one giant piece. And I can't tell you how
hate
long
this.
I wanted to use one of these. Like legally, I signed an NDA and I can't. But it's my new favorite tool. And it's
What
crazy
is that?
to think that a tool company watched
Stapler?
my hammer gun video and made a more functional version of it.
Oh shit!
And we did forget about the weight of the floor and almost made it too heavy to move.
Rip.
And after an hour of moving panels to the top of the hill, we
Congratulations
realized we
on
could've
your
just
new
made everything
position.
And you would think that with the combined brain power of a YouTuber, architect, and builder, that this whole build would come together smoothly.
Yeah,
and we would be
2.5
able to get the
brain cells in
basics, like
total.
all dimensions right. But somehow we either stuffed up the floor or the wall. So we took it back down and weren't pissed off at all.
I feel like these people probably have the patience of saints, especially him, given how much trial and error is involved in all these projects. Like, some of them must be so frustrating. This is months of work, really. I thought it would be like 2 weeks with all the people he has doing them. Wow, months of work just to burn it down for a video. Ouch! He almost hit. Oh, he almost. Oh my goodness! He almost killed him.
To throughout this whole building process, there was a constant feeling of everything being completely pointless. Like usually the things I make are useless, but I've never put this much effort into something whose only purpose is to be destroyed, which resulted in Dan, Liam and I constantly arguing about what to do. I wanted zero effort, Liam wanted it to just stand upright, and Dan thought we were actually building him a real house.
No,
And we didn't want to break the...
This is why alignment on a goal before you start a project is so important, man. Classic group project. Hi, Artemis, how are you?
illusion and tell him we were burning it all down, so we let him do a fancy thing called bird mouths on the rafters.
A
And
what?
look, I'll tell you a secret. Some of my other subscribers have been saying some pretty nasty stuff about me. They said, Paul, you're a nice guy, but you're real stupid. And you don't know what a bird's mouth is. They also said some stuff about your sister, but we all know that's true. So Paul, a bird's mouth is this...
What did you say about his sister? Ain't no way, Chad. Is it true about the sister? That's crazy. That's crazy. Tell me more.
point right here. And it's for the rafters, so they sit nicely on the walls. And it makes no difference at all. But remember, Dan thinks this is actually his house.
Not correct?
Wait, Dan thinks...
Incorrect. What's happened? Doesn't
Oh, I
reach?
want to see Dan's reaction when they burn the shit down.
So we tried for an hour or two to make one, but couldn't even get one of them right. So
Uh-oh.
we just called it a day and went fishing.
Men.
Let's get out of here.
Men. Let's go fishing. What? Can you even catch anything here? Wait, I thought you had to like go a little bit away from shore where there's not a lot of really drastic waves to catch fish. Oh. That's
Look at
where
that.
he got
It's
the
the sponsor
fish.
of today's video, Odoo.
Odoo.
Odoo is an all-in-one business management software that provides entrepreneurs like me with a range of applications to simplify the day-to-day management of their business, including invoicing, accounting, project management.
I feel like
website
there's so
creation,
many
and
of these
more.
now.
Today I'm focusing on the Odoo inventory application, which is essential.
Like
for any
there's
business
Notion,
to
there's
manage
Monday.com,
adaptively
and now there's
advanced
Odoo.
features like barcode
And they all look
management, smart
really
storage
similar,
rules,
I'm
and
not gonna
complete
lie.
traceability. It offers a comprehensive solution to maximize productivity and minimize errors. It allows you to efficiently manage
Your
inventory,
OSHA training is kicking in. That
effortlessly
step ladder
organize
is
your
not
shelves
safe.
and
You know what?
automate
I would
product
say
movement from
you
the
are
warehouse
qualified to have that OSHA
Also, if you're doing
certification
it
because
picking,
you are
packing, you can
correct.
optimize your
Ain't no way
processes with
anything on his
smart
set is
strategies
safe,
such
like
as
ever.
cluster and batch picking, as well as first in, first out, last in, first out, and average costs. I love that.
What did he
about
say?
You want to do some real-time tracking? Well, Odoo has that as well, and you can stay updated on stock levels, expiration dates, and product movements. With the integrated barcode scanner, you can easily register the incoming stock to the warehouse in seconds, saving you from redundant manual work. So
Isn't
start
this just
saving time
drop
in the
shipping?
warehouse and streamline the flow with Odoo inventory. Click
Isn't
on
this
the
just a
link
drop shipping?
started with Odoo.
Notion's pretty nice. Oh, I don't know. I feel like I'm so...
Okay, day 2.
I feel like I'm so old school with the way I prefer to do my work. Like, I really enjoy having pen and paper. And I like that feeling of scratching the paper with my pencil tip. Is that just me? I really like that. So whenever... I know Notion is very convenient, and having digital stuff is really just convenient. I just can't get into it, because it doesn't have that scratchy feedback.
Bird mouths.
Yay!
And that worked
Burn
this
it
time.
down.
So we cut a billion more and then just slapped on the roof.
Nice. Man, I hope they're
Then
wearing
nibbled
sunscreen.
some tin sheet before
You can
slapping
see
it
him
on.
getting
not
tanned
know if
throughout these footage. That's crazy.
Circumcised, though.
Pretty sure I am. I just don't want to make my dad feel uncomfortable while asking.
And there we go. There was only one more thing to make.
No! Is that a glory? That's a really thin glory hole. I thought it needs to be a little bit thicker than that.
And now the cabin
Nice.
is done. But I forgot something pretty major. There might, maybe, possibly, definitely be a total fire ban. So we can't legally light it on fire. And usually I would do it anyway, but people aren't going to be happy if I set the whole area on fire while making
Yeah.
a video about fire safety. Which means we're going to have to wait a month for the fire ban to end and also get permission from the fireman. And that's also the end of Liam and Dan. So go check out Liam's YouTube channel
died.
where he makes
That's
things
crazy.
slightly better than I do on his channel.
This is their
Morozzi
legacy. This
Makes.
is the last project they
Okay, 1
worked
month
on.
later. It's moldy.
Oh no. That's how fast wood molds? I don't know why I'm surprised. It's a natural ingredient. I guess it should. Wait, how come like our wood doesn't mold? Any builders in chat? Any builders in the comments?
And
Does
wet.
Canada have
We're gonna
OSHA?
have
Of
to dry it
course.
out somehow.
Of course. That's so loud.
The cabin is fairly dry now.
That's
so
so
we waited
loud.
for a non-windy night when my mates were feeling pretty hungry.
And there's a chicken in there.
Yes, a chicken.
Oh
Would you like to write anything nice on the walls?
no, I'd like to put that. I'd like to put that over here,
Tell me where you want to put it, please.
right here. Step ladder into the.
Ruins the shot.
No, it doesn't.
Also, who has a bathtub in their living room with their safe? All of this is wrong already.
Not everyone's a rich YouTuber. Some people have to live like this.
So inside
Ain't that the truth? Some people will be lucky to have this. Oh my gosh. This is like a stereotypical apartment in New York and you have to pay 3,000 USD a month for this, all right? Jeez, man, these Aussies, they don't know what's good for them. America has wooden pipes for water? Are you serious? You guys are using wooden pipes? Wood doesn't rot if it's permanently in water. If it's in water and then dry in the water and then dry, that's when they start cracking and rotting. But you guys have wooden pipes? Are you serious? Yeah, the 1700s called and they want their pipes back.
the fridge, safe, and bath, I put some chickens, thermometer, and an oxygen reader. And the sensors aren't fireproof, but they don't need to be. Because if
That
they
chicken butt has a whole suspicious hole in it. And given the little hole in the wall that we just witnessed, I am a little suspect.
we'll know it was hot. And here are my predictions. The fridge
Yes.
chicken is going to be completely gone. Bath chicken is going to boil. And I reckon the
Oh,
chicken
they're
in the
cooking chicken.
safe might
Nice.
survive, but will suffocate.
Smells good. Is it going all over your feet?
Is it? Is that enough?
Scissors, paper, rock. Scissors, paper, rock.
Jilly,
Hey, Julie, you got it. You got limited time.
please.
Oh, that was fun.
Whoa!
That looks so fun. I am concerned about the abundance of grass and trees around this structure. I hope they have some sort of stuff and fire people around to put it out just in case. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Jackson. Hello. 1700s, we had lead pipes. Nice. I love lead. I may or may not have eaten some pinsos when I was young. That's why I became an anime VTuber.
Not sure why we had so much trouble lighting this cabin full of petrol, so I tried again with my favorite cocktail.
I love it.
Whoa!
That's the
whoa,
tastiest.
whoa.
Oh shit! It's going. It's going.
And place your bets now on what's going to happen to me when I run into the cabin to get the intro shot of me running out. A, I get burnt. B, I find a penny. And C, I forgot that I shattered glass on the ground and cut open my foot.
No. D, none of the above, and you made it out safely. Or E, you died. And this is your last video.
What is going on? Should put on the.
Ah!
That's really bad.
What?
You know what I completely forgot about?
What?
The fact that that is filled with glass.
Ah!
Oh!
You've got a really deep cut on the bottom.
Oh!
Oh my god, they censored it, thank god. Oh, okay, it's sad. You know what animals used to do when they cut themselves? They have to lick the wound to disinfect it. Do we have any takers to help this poor Australian man seal up the wound on his toe? Go, go, go.
Pretty good cut. That's a good cut.
Okay.
So after patching up my foot and putting on shoes, we refilled the cabin
Thank
with
you.
petrol and tried
God
again.
damn. What the fuck?
Is that meant to happen, Jilly?
Yeah.
Bro just drank petrol.
Yep, we're out. I reckon we do it.
You're the wolf here, yeah, but I don't lick other wolves.
Whoa!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, it's spreading, it's spreading.
What the?
And you don't need me to explain what just went wrong there. But I'm lucky. Stupidly lucky.
Oh, shit. Literally like 2 seconds.
Oh, like, you should probably go light it by hand. Oh, yeah, we don't want to be too close to this.
I know, he never wears shoes. Goddamn, brother. It literally took cutting open his foot for him to put on shoes. Sheesh.
2000.
I like to film from this angle.
This is like a sick album art from like 10 years ago. You know what I mean?
Holy dude, it's over 600 degrees in there. You can feel the heat from here.
Yeah,
I was gonna say this probably feels like a huge
Don't watch out for
bonfire.
everything around you. I mean, we can't.
Where's the marshmallow?
Wait,
Where's the s'mores?
should we? Yeah, I don't think that water's gonna do anything.
600 degrees. Holy
Wait,
shit.
grab that, whatever that is down there.
Dude, that chicken's gonna be overcooked. It's gonna be so charred. Like 600 degrees, that water is probably boiled off by now. And then chicken's gonna dry cook. Ugh. Yeah, because the boiling point for water is 100. So yeah, that water is probably long gone, bro.
Holy I did not think it would be that hot.
Ain't even that,
Dude, this
Jay.
is not good.
This is not good.
Should we just start spraying it?
Right, the cabin is going up quickly. It was already over 700 degrees Celsius. And it's so hot that we had absolutely no chance of putting this out, even if we wanted to. We couldn't get within 10 meters of it.
That's their fire. That's their emergency fire exit method. A tiny, tiny 1-inch hose you use to water the lawn with. Oh my goodness. I don't know how he hasn't gotten in trouble with the law.
You're doing a good job.
Yo, he's
And
doing real good
previously when I
work.
saw the houses of celebrities and influencers burn down, I didn't care. But knowing it could happen to me and seeing how hard it was to control this small burn has definitely encouraged me to get some firefighting equipment of my own.
Oh, here we go.
Which is really good that we picked a wet day with no wind, as the fire still seems contained. But if the
This
wind
is so dangerous. Just a little bit of wind to blow that flame over. You don't even need like a full flame. You just need a little bit of a spark to hop over to another tree and you're done.
picks up and these embers change direction, we
Yep.
could be in a lot of trouble.
Yep.
So the first thing to go was the roof, which knocked the bathtub through the floor. And I sound like an idiot saying this, but I just couldn't believe how hot the fire was. So I'm changing my prediction. No chicken is surviving this.
No chicken. I think that fish is done too.
So
Gosh,
after we let
they're
it burn
really
for an
lucky.
hour, which is a much shorter time than a real house would be on fire, we started putting it out. And it wasn't looking good for the bath chickens or the fridge chickens.
They're so lucky. I think we have a couple of firefighters in chat where we light a cargo container until it looks like it from the inside to go in and feel the heat and how to move the best. Oh, that makes sense. Do you guys have any tips for surviving a house fire if I were to be stuck on like the second floor of a house? Well, how do I maximum my chances of surviving? Please do not do this. Please do not follow in his footsteps, chat. Yeah, of course I'm gonna leave.
Boiled alive. Okay, well that's... I mean, I feel like we don't need to check on the chickens at this point. Like,
I'm surprised a little bit of the water is
it's a
still
pretty
left,
certain
actually.
thing, yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm feeling a little bit dumb for ever thinking that there might be something to this video at all.
Let me get the plate in
too
there
close.
as well.
I
Oh.
am so surprised they still have water. Or maybe that's water they poured in afterwards. Let's see how cooked the chicken is.
It looks well cooked.
That looks delicious.
Nom, nom.
But it's just, whoa.
It tastes like lobster.
It's so moist.
And somehow the
so
chickens tasted amazing, even with the aftertaste of burnt towel.
You heard it here first, chat. If you want to have the best turkey for Thanksgiving this year, this is what you have to give up, all right? You better start building a house now so you can set it on fire come November. Wait at the window and wait for a ladder. How do you survive the smoke? Apparently you're supposed to have like a wet towel over your nose and then lay low to the ground. Is that right?
But before we open up the fridge and safe, we're going to wait till it cools down in the morning. The most impressive thing about this is not the fire, but the fact that the bathtub fell through the floor and still stayed upright.
How did the bathtub land?
The most impressive thing is that the firefighter area, that the firefighters in the area didn't show up. Or police didn't show up.
And also look, this is the fridge chicken.
Oh, you can see it.
Yeah, look.
Oh.
Wait, pick it up.
Oh.
So crispy.
Chad, go eat it. Have a
Okay,
taste.
so don't hide in the fridge.
Don't hide in the fridge.
Oh,
It actually looks pretty, almost a little bit good.
Chad, give it a
You don't know
taste.
the combination to the safe.
What? The knobs melted. That was metal, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That is safe.
This looks delicious.
Wait, that looks perfect.
Where did the
Wait. That looks like that golden brown color looks like the chicken I get from my supermarket every 11 a.m. On Saturdays.
thermometer go? You can't negotiate with a fire.
You can't negotiate with it, like, you can't argue with it.
You just
Wait
have to
a
get as far away from
second.
it as possible.
You know, if there is actually a bushfire, the only thing to do is get out of there.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way to actually stay safe. But definitely chuck some chickens in the bath, because you'll have the most delicious chicken dinner to come back.
You should always have a whole frozen chicken waiting in the freezer, Chad, so that the first sign of a fire, don't get out. No, get your chicken out first. Set it up in your bathtub, run the water, which takes like 10 minutes, and then get out. Legal caveat, that was a joke. Please get out when you see a fire. Thank you.
Back to.
That chicken looks good though. I hope they salted it. Free meal, ain't it? Free video and a free meal. Woo! Hi, Soph. Hi, Azur. Hello. Hi. Second floor, jump. Find the nearest window and jump. Yeah, I live pretty high up. Arf, arf. Dude, house fires terrify me. Because you've seen them. I'm sure you've seen them in your area or in your city sometime. It's terrifying. Everything just burns down in a flash. Like your life's work. It's gone. It's crazy. I think someone told me that it's recommended to take regular videos of the inside of your home just so you have a record, a recent record of what you had so you can be insured before it burns down. But it's like, oh, that's such a morbid thought to have. Arf, arf. Hello, sir. How was your day? How are you doing? Did you go to the gym? Hi, Ruby. Hi, Pyro. I'm going to do this at a friend's house. As long as that friend is not me. You can't see anything in the smoke, but it's too hot to stand up. It's also too stinky to sniff at. Damn, stop eating beans, chat. Stop eating beans! Does he have anything else? I feel like he has a thing with fire recently. Okay, hear me out, chat. Look. Recent video, fire. Second recent video, fire. Third recent video, fire. Fourth recent video, laser, which causes fire. I think he's going unga bunga. I think he's going back to caveman mode. Hello, Ruby. Would you rather eat house fire chicken or house fire steak? Ooh, I would like to eat house fire chicken because chicken needs to be cooked thoroughly in order for it to taste good and be healthy, right? But when it comes to steak, I like my steak medium. So I feel like a house fire would overcook it to a shoe, and I don't like that. Good question. Next. Hello. Beans are tasty. Okay, British man. British man. We're all friends, Ray. No, that's why I said you can't burn down my house. Damn. Stop being so parasocial. Leave my house alone. Yeah, I would grab my cats and I would get out. But I feel like in a fire, they would be so... I feel like my cats would get out faster than I am. Like, I think that animals have a lot better instincts when it comes to survival than me. I'm just a brain-rotted girl who likes to doom scroll. Yo! That was a good video. I think we've watched most of these. Ooh, makeup gun. That sounds like a terrible idea. Pedestrian catcher, man catcher. Oh, wait, we haven't watched the pool stick. And I like pool. I am a very good pool player, chat. I can get 1 ball in per game. That's more than most people can. I think we should watch this, especially because he's showing us his nuts. Bye, Chef. Have a good night. See you later. Bye-bye.
That chicken, how? I know, right? Oh, it looks good though. I don't know. I'm kind of hungry. Did you guys eat dinner yet? Please go eat dinner if you haven't eaten dinner yet. Cats are stupid and hide in annoying places. Yeah, that too. They either run or they hide, and then you can't grab them and then you die. If you haven't eaten dinner yet, go eat. What the hell are you doing here? Go away. I don't want empty stomached bums in my chat. All right, I am picky. I am a small creator, but I am picky about who I let into my community. So if you're regularly not taking care of yourself, if you're regularly not showering, I would like you to leave. I'm no bum. Okay, sure. Okay, next. Okay, good. This one. Daily Dose of Internet. I do want to watch this. I feel like I haven't. But I also really want to watch this one. Let's watch this one.
Hey.
Let's watch this one. I want to watch this one. They dropped a whole bottle of garlic oil on it. Ooh, I like garlic. I really like garlic, but I don't think I want a whole bottle of it. Oh my goodness. Oof. How is your breath? How is your breath? Whenever I have garlic at night, the next morning it's like stanky. It's really bad. Like it's coming from my stomach, you know? Brushing my teeth in the morning doesn't get rid of it. It's like coming from the cesspool of my intestines. Stinky. Yes, just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, here we go. I made the world's most dangerous pool stick. I think he's going to show us his balls, chat. That's what I'm most excited about. It was like a lake of garlic oil. Ugh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Isn't drinking oil, doesn't that cause diarrhea? Does you have diarrhea after? Are you on the toilet right now? Who's on the toilet? Who watches me on the toilet? Raise your hand.
How you going? Now I'm pretty good at pool.
That he's the best. Woo! That's what you're supposed to do, right? White ball in the hole?
You know what I'm not very good at? Hitting a pool ball hard enough that it hits my mate in the head and makes his eyes turn into billiard balls like that scene from Tom and Jerry.
I love Tom and Jerry, man. I love Tom and Jerry, man. What a good show. Before there was SpongeBob, there was Tom and Jerry.
So today, I'm going to create a device to make that happen.
Arfur. Arfur. Hi, Yuri. Bah. Hello.
Alright, so I've got a couple of made up requirements for this device. First, I want it to be small enough to fit on the end of a real pool stick and not look that different or suspicious. I also want it to break the world record for fastest pool break, which is only around 30 miles per hour, which seems
That's pretty fast.
pretty slow. Then, to finish off, I want to play my mate in a game of pool and win. And I think I've got a pretty good
You know how else you can win? If your mate is winning and you have this pool stick, you can just say, fuck it, aim it at his head and go bang, 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 bang. There, you won. And you didn't even have to use it on the game.
idea of how I want to do all this, and that's with these blank rounds, which I've screwed around with before in my power hammer,
I remember.
which was able to fling nails all the way through my roof.
Mm-hmm.
And the great thing about these rounds is that they are very small while also being very safe. And if there are any kids under 8 watching this, you should definitely play with these. So I've drawn this.
Any kids under 8 watching this in my chat, you should definitely play with these, and you should definitely get out of my chat. In Minecraft, yes, in Minecraft, Hi Sadie Meowty, how was your day? Hello Yuri, how was your day?
Sketch of how I imagine these rounds working. First, I'll have my pool stick, which has a metal cap on the end with a metal sleeve. And inside that sleeve will sit a hollow rod, and inside that rod is a piston. And then when I hit the pool ball, that rod will move back inside the sleeve, hitting the metal cap, setting off the blank round, which will fire the piston out at high speed, hitting the pool ball. But I really
Where does the blank round come out from? He's gonna have like a little hole in there for the bullet to come out from, right?
have no idea if this will work, and a lot can go wrong here. Like the whole thing.
Or is it just gonna explode while it's in the metal casing? Did I have a good day today? Don't ask me such hard questions, chat. You're making my 2 brain cells work overtime here, thinking about if I had a good day or not. I gotta weigh in on all the bad and the good things to be like, oh yeah, overall it was 6.5 out of 10. Blanks don't have any bullets, they're just often filled with a powder. Don't the blank shells have to come out though? Still? Hi, Legion! So dangerous. This is awesome. This is why boys have a shorter lifespan than girls.
Exploding, or the piston shooting out like a bullet, or worst of all, I don't actually get enough force to set off the blank round. But the only way to find out is to start making. So I got this piece of mild steel round bar and put it in my
Also,
lathe.
what's the kickback
Now the
going to be
metalworkers
like?
amongst you have already noticed a massive mistake I've made that will come to haunt me later.
Uh-oh.
Tell me what it is so I don't have to do it? Nah. So the first thing I'm doing is making this piece, which is going to be the barrel, and it will be the same diameter as the wooden pool stick. And you know, there's actually a reason my lathe
That's
looks
so
like this.
satisfying.
It's my vague attempt.
Hold on. That is so satisfying how the thing gets peeled slowly. I love that.
First thing I'm doing is making this piece, which is going to be the barrel, and it will be the same diameter as the wooden pool stick. And you know, there's actually a reason my lathe looks like this. It's my vague attempt to get it to work better by getting anything in my house that has weight and putting it on top or inside the lathe, which helps it stop chattering and shaking.
He just has like 1-pounders in his cabinet. Nice. Yeah, like, okay, the gun, right? Usually when a gun has a kickback, it's okay because the back of the gun is either in your hand or against your shoulder. I've shot a gun recently. I know what I'm talking about, you Americans. But with this, a pool stick, there's nothing hiding behind it. You're supposed to hold it like around your waist area, I think. So it's just gonna fly out of your hand, right? Where's Neil Slasher when machinings happen? Neil Slasher was here earlier and he went into hiding. He heard you coming and he said, no. I want to see that stinky, shady man today. Bye, Penny. Oh, kind of in a strange mood. What? Oh, no, I'm sorry. Have a good night. Sleep well, okay? I hope you sleep really, really well. And I hope you feel really, really good tomorrow. Bye.
Around. And since doing this, I have noticed a big difference in the way it cuts.
Oh, that's so satisfying.
So after turning the barrel down to size, I realized I made it a little bit too small. So I added some material into the lathe and made it bigger.
Wait, you can just do that? You can just do that?
It's the right size.
Now I'm going to drill a hole through the middle, making the barrel. And I barely started drilling when I somehow managed to break the lathe.
Oh no.
That's not meant to have a crack in it.
Oh
so
no.
I took this long metal bar from my collection and cut it to the same size as the broken part. And then I'm going to attempt something I've never seen before and that might be illegal. I put a milling drill bit in the lathe chuck and put my piece in the tool holder and started cutting grooves out so it matched.
I don't know what that means. Machiners in chat and comments, let me know the equivalent of what he's doing in Barbie terms. Let me know the equivalent of what he's doing in K-pop or makeup terms, please. Thank you.
Matches the broken part. Never mind, I broke the milling bit. So instead, I just drilled a hole in the metal without cutting grooves and put it back in, and now the lathe works again.
I don't know what any of that means. Cool!
What was I doing again?
So after adding the broken milling bit on top of the lathe for weight, I finished drilling the hole. Now it's time to cut the part off, and I find I get a better result if the part comes off and falls directly into this pile of sharp metal pubic hair, which is always really fun to dig parts out of.
I
All
love
right, now comes the
sharp
piston,
metal
which I'm
pubic
going to make
hair.
by turning down this piece until it fits into this hole.
It's so
and I think I've
colorful.
left enough of a rim here to stop the piston from firing out the end. So I used a little bit of lubricant and put a thread on the end of it.
Oh, holy shit, I had a visceral reaction to that. Oh my goodness. Sorry you had to see that. Oh, I had a full body reaction to that. Oh. Oh my goodness. I do not want to see that again.
To stop the piston from firing out the end. So I used a little bit of lubricant and put a thread on the end of it. I also made a little end
That's
cap
hot.
that will attach to the piston using the same size
Hot.
thread. And because I don't want to damage it, I put it in the vise with my apron wrapped around it.
Wow.
Then screwed on this end piece, which will be making contact with the ball.
That's amazing.
Now the whole thing looks like this and moves around okay. So before I put the blank round in and give it a
that looks
test go,
pretty
there's
smooth.
something else I need to do. And you've already seen the thumbnail, and you know that I need to put some exhaust holes in the barrel, which will firstly make it look cooler and match the thumbnail, but will also release gas and hopefully stop the piston from slamming.
That's crazy that he made a thumbnail before he had the tool. What a real VTuber. They always say before you start making content on YouTube, you should think about the title and the thumbnail and whether or not people are going to click on it. He's really doing the work right here, chat. He's really doing the work. He's thinking about the thumbnail first.
Slamming into the end of the barrel too hard. So I
Slash
just did
S.
that on the drill press. And the great thing about doing this without the use of any physics programs or mathematical calculations is that I have no idea if these exhaust ports will be large enough or in the right place to stop the whole thing from blowing up.
Oh my
Which is
God.
why I'm going to test it in this vise first, while I stand behind this very
Oh.
thin plaster wall.
Is that enough to block a bullet?
But before I do that,
Yes.
I'm going to tell you about the sponsor of today's video,
Okay.
PayPal Honey.
Not the scammy. Oh no! 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 He's so hot. Calm down, Chad. He's scamming you. He's scamming himself. He doesn't even know it yet. Wait, hold on. Wait, Chad. Wait, did the part 2 of that honey investigation ever come out? It's been months. And he said he already had it in the works and coming out soon. Oh, do you think he got into a legal battle in the back end that prevented him from releasing that second part? Uh-oh. The end mill is like a blender brush and he's contouring the metal until it looks the way he wants. Yeah, just like how I contour my double chin and my booba. Yeah, same, bro.
Honey is the #1 shopping tool in America, but I like to think of it as being more like a lover that lives inside my computer and
And
is
scams you out of your money, just like a normal lover would.
always trying to find me great deals on the things I'm buying. Simply, Honey automatically searches for promo codes, so you don't have to. And when
I
you buy
feel so
something, If Honey works from
uncomfortable.
that site, it swoops.
Dude,
into
this is like
what's
watching
right there.
a this is
It
like
doesn't
watching a
matter what
murder
you buy,
thriller
because
weapon
Honey
after
works
you've
from
already
that
been
site.
spoiled as to who the killer is.
I was buying these.
And you're just oh damn, he should get them checked out.
For later in the video.
That's really green and that's really green and red, bro.
There really is no
Yeah,
better
put those in your
feeling
mouth.
than saving money while shopping online.
Oh yeah?
So go now
Tell me
and
more.
add it to your browser at joinhoney.com/ididithing.
Stop! You're just screaming at the screen, going like to the people who are about to be killed. Stop! Don't go there! You're gonna get killed! Stop! You're gonna get scammed out of your money.
That's joinhoney.com/ididithing.
Okay, I'm convinced. I gotta download Honey because he used ton.
Alright, back to setting off the blank rounds behind this thin wall.
Very loud bang. In 3,
2,
2,
1. Huh? Nothing happened. Yeah, it scammed creators out of their cut.
Which didn't work.
But he's a
So I
creator,
tried
you know
a
what I'm
piece
saying?
of metal,
3, 2, 1.
which didn't work either. So I tried again.
Oh man.
Okay, loud
Oh,
bang.
third time's a charm.
2, 1.
Ooh, do you see that? You just see the spark.
It's like it survived.
And that made the whole house vibrate and shot the piston out at a ridiculous speed. And it also didn't blow up, which is amazing, as I didn't expect these holes to be big enough to let the gas out. But after looking at the slow motion, which only captured a single frame of the round going off, you can see that heaps of gas came back out the top, ejecting the round, which sounds like a good thing, but when it's
Yeah, when that thing's facing you, oof.
on the end of the pool stick, this means it will shoot off the end or just blow up. It also means I'm wasting heaps of gas, which could be pushing down the piston with more force. So I drilled some more exhaust holes in the barrel and also put in this tiny spring to hopefully help the piston survive the extra force.
Of course you were convinced. Of course. He used tongue. Australia, man. Most potent weapon.
Yep.
And at first I thought that did better, as the round was still in the top. But then I realized I couldn't move the piston. So after using a hammer to get it out, I saw the problem.
Look at the spring.
Uh-oh. The spring's broken.
Why is it thinner? Oh, it's getting stretched. Whoa. It's
Bro,
hitting
Savin
the
spring,
inside
bro.
with
Spring
such
Coon, you
force.
did your job.
Stretching this bit, look at that.
It's last moment. He said,
And lucky
go
for
on
me,
without
I also
me.
have my super
I'll
slow-mo
see you
camera, which
at the
records
top.
at 60 frames per second and gave me this single frame of information, telling me nothing. My camera is just not recording fast enough.
Oh.
You know, if I could have any YouTuber locked up in my attic right now, it would definitely be the slow-mo guys, just so I could understand what is actually happening here. Boys, if you're watching, I've even put a chair up there for you.
Tad, this is better. This may be a little bit better than what I offer in my basement, but let me just make it clear to you, okay? If you go there, you have to live upside down. If you stay with me, at least I'll keep you entertained for like 2 minutes.
And I really should have had some more foresight.
What?
And knowing that the mild steel would misshape and give out like this, which now means I need to make the whole thing again.
You need more
using a
foreskin?
stronger steel, using this stuff here, called 2160 or 5160 or 1300 700 904.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
I remade
10,
the
11,
whole
12,
device
13,
again,
14,
but this time without any jokes.
No way. No jokes? Who is he? No way. No, tell us a
But I
joke.
also made the piston much thicker, which should now hopefully survive. But in case it doesn't, I'm going to skip doing another safety test in the vise and go straight to testing by hand.
Every time he zooms in close on his nails, I'm like, oof. Those nails are really cut back, man. They're cut real back. They're cut real back. Like that flesh, that little nub of flesh on top of your nails, like not on top, but like above your nails, that shouldn't be like that thick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, those nails are like, are they bitten? Is that what bitten nails look like? I don't know. I don't bite my nails. Hi, Potato. Welcome. Hi, Neil Slasher. We were talking about you earlier. Where'd you go? We missed you. We're like, oh no, where's Neil Slasher? Where's Neil Slasher? We need him now. We need him now. But you are nowhere to be found. What a shame. Called out. we were looking at machines.
See what it does to a pool ball and pool stick.
We were looking at
Now, to do
machines.
this, I bought a material called polycarbonate, which is similar to monogamy carbonate, but has
What?
many more layers.
Oh.
Then I just welded up a
Oh, my
frame for
eyes!
it, and I'm fairly confident this stuff should protect me from the rounds and explosion.
Oh,
because
that is
it's
so
what the Mythbusters
satisfying.
used. And as far as I'm aware, they ain't
Again.
used. And as far as I'm aware, they ain't dead.
Again.
Explosion, as it's what the Mythbusters used. And as far as I'm aware, they ain't dead. Explosion, as it's what the Mythbusters used. And as far as I'm aware, they ain't dead. Sounds an explosion, as it's what the Mythbusters used. And as far as I'm aware, they ain't dead.
That's so satisfying. Again, you
Fairly
say.
confident
I
this
got
stuff
you.
should protect me from the rounds and explosion, as it's what the Mythbusters used. And as far as I'm aware, they ain't dead. Explosion, as it's what the Mythbusters used. And as far as I'm aware, they ain't dead.
That's the sound of Kum.
Is used. And as far as I'm aware, they ain't dead.
I love it. I love it so much. I love peeling things off glass. It's so nice. Who's that? He died on July 13th. Oh no. Dude, he's such a good actor. He should have won an Emmy Award for this. Yeah, I could really see the emotion in his eyes if he would open them. Oh, Sam Grant! What will we do without you? This is the greatest tragedy of our time since Romeo and Juliet. Hi J2, hello, welcome in. How are you? Oh. Rest in peace, my brother.
Okay, so I've decided I better add another.
That was such a sad scene, man. Brought me to my tears.
Carb, and it's now 12 millimeters thick. Then I just cut this neat little hole in the polycarb for the pool stick to go through.
What's
And I know what you're
polycarbon
thinking.
anyway?
What was the point of making this blast-proof screen if you're just going to put a hole in the middle of it? Well, hopefully the pool stick will cover up that hole, and I'll also position myself to the
Stop
side,
figuring the
away
hole,
from
please.
The hole and the blast.
Stop!
Okay, next I just cut off the end of a pool stick and drilled down the center, and then shoved in the metal pin with a sleeve.
Makes me
around
so
it to hold the
uncomfortable.
piston. And it's done.
Like I shouldn't be watching this.
And really don't want to use
This belongs in Cornhub, okay, not YouTube. Yeah, that's how I play pool, by the way. I show up with my own pool stick and a, what is this? What do you say? 12 centimeter thick polybicarbonate screen with a hole in it.
Okay, it's
Me
not
when I
setting
pull
off
up to the
round,
pool
and I think that's because
competition.
the round is hitting against this flat piece of metal. So I'm going to grind it down on the belt sander until I have just a small pin, which should hopefully crush just the end of the round.
Oh, was that a product placement for Reaper? Okay, here we go. Well, it works.
Okay.
And that worked a
Nobody
little
asked.
too.
I'm surprised that he's still safe. Like he's probably really smart or really lucky. The one time he did fuck up was what? He wasn't wearing shoes, so he cut his toe open. That's his fault. But otherwise, for like someone who dabbles in bullets and machines and fires and explosions as often as he does, he's surprisingly whole.
Well, and
He's not missing a chunk of anything anywhere.
The pool stick is destroyed.
Oh no.
And
one shot wonder. No round two with this stick. It gives it all on the first attempt. It just goes poof, and there's nothing left for the second round.
the outside sleeve is over here.
And if we do some really bad speed calculations, the camera was recording at 60 frames per second.
Oh.
And in one frame, the ball traveled roughly 50 centimeters, which means it's traveling at 30 meters a second or 108 kilometers an hour, which is 70 miles per hour, which is 40 miles faster than the fastest pool break ever.
Yeah, what he
and
said.
That's already one of my arbitrary goals ticked off. So let's move on to the pool.
Yeah, sound
But first I need to
calculations.
fix this sleeve, and this time I'm going to make it out of thicker metal and also put some exhaust holes so that if the gas comes out of the back, it doesn't explode the stick.
What is that white stuff? Oh,
And this
please
looks
don't answer that.
way better than the
What
first
is that
version,
though?
Which means it's
Is that
time
like
for me to find
glue?
a pool table.
Nice. Oi, Alexa. You want to play pool?
So Alexa and I are going to
Yeah,
play
yeah,
a game.
Chai, you wanna
Except he
play
has a normal
pool?
pool stick, and I have mine. And
Better
we'll see
wear
who
a
wins.
helmet.
Glory hole pool. Is that what we're doing?
Dude, everybody keeps making glory hole jokes, but you don't understand. That's an insult because the hole is so thin. That's an insult, guys. You should look at that and be insulted. Like, oh, you think this is enough for me? That's what you should be saying instead of taking off your pants.
You're not kind of long enough to reach that, though. And I'll break first.
Okay.
Yep. Happy?
No, but
Fabulous hair.
Yes, I hate this so much. 3, 2, 1.
Ooh. Disappointed.
1.
Oh. Oh, that is so dangerous. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is. Oh, holy. Okay. I'm not going to say anything. That was so dangerous. Monka. Oh. Monka.
1.
He did it. He won the game. White in hole. First shot. He didn't even hit any of the other balls. Best break ever.
What happened? What happened? You just missed. Oh no! Sorry, I get the break. Yeah, so I guess you get the break.
He scratched.
That's my first shot.
Okay, so this is because I missed, so it's your shot. Is that bullet on the table?
There's bits of everything. There's so many things sharp. What is that?
Okay, your shot. That was a bad break.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better than your shot.
True.
We all saw what happened.
And Alexa isn't much better at pool. And he lied.
And he almost got the black ball. Wait, where's the black ball? Oh, it's still in the middle. We're good. We're good. We're good. Ray's nightly reads have ruined her expectations. Look. Okay, I'm using my hand right now to measure. Okay, the pool stick is like barely an inch, like 3/4 of an inch thick in diameter. Okay, maybe less. Maybe 5. Is it 5? Half of an inch in diameter? That's like your finger.
Me up perfectly for a nice soft shot on the purple ball here.
So what are you doing? Is it this not with us? Oh, you just take it.
This is so much work. You gotta readjust every time. Come on.
1.
Oh, let's go. Is that a scratch though?
Whoa. What did I break?
Oh my god.
I can't. I guess we continue. I can't beat you like this though. Where's the other half?
And at first I had no idea what happened, but after watching the slow motion you can see that the pool stick chops the white ball in half, sending one of the halves into the striped ball, pushing it in. Now I wanted to get a lot of power with
That is insane. It's a clean cut. Yeah, rip balls, dude. Imagine if that was your ball. Your pool ball. That's crazy. That's insane. And all it did was slowly push the other ball into the hole. There wasn't even any transferable power between the balls.
this build, but I never expected it to be powerful enough to split the white ball clean in half. But I guess it's good, as I got one in, even though I wasn't aiming for that ball. And
looks
that
like an
means I'm ahead
onion.
by one ball.
Looks like a half-cut onion.
I got in stripes. So that means you got to get
the fulls.
You're on fulls.
How am I meant to get anything with this?
Well, you got to try. Try to hit that.
Okay, but I got to do it back from there?
Yeah.
It's alright, it's not a big deal. Just
It's turning into bowling at this point.
Anywhere on the line is the rule.
I'm going for fulls.
Yeah. Let me just which one you aiming for?
I'm trying to get that blue in at the end.
Man, this is really giving you like 2000 homemade video vibes. Oh, holy shit!
You're better with half a ball than a real ball. And after that
He's a
miracle shot
god!
from Alexa, we were now tied.
Damn, I don't know if I can do that. He's real good with that ball.
Was that your ball?
Yeah.
Damn!
Awesome. Okay, so it's my go.
All
then.
part
I'm
of
gonna
a
replace
keikaku.
This ball with a real ball, and I'm gonna aim for this guy. That's great.
I feel like he should just break up the rest of that cluster of balls.
3, 2, 1.
Aww.
You got a yellow over here, completely different ball. That's fine. The white ball flew over there. The white ball flew outside?
What if the white ball just keeps getting cut in half? And now it's like a quarter size. And then if he does it again, it's like 1/8 of the original size and it just keeps going.
Okay, I sunk one of his balls, and I'm realizing I really don't have much control with this thing. It kind of just knocks all the balls in.
Took you that long to realize?
Okay, what are you lining up for?
That red one, right?
Wait, how did they find a new white ball?
Ready?
Did they glue it back together?
You suck. So this is good for me though, because I can get it into here, get another break.
I hope he gets the black ball in the hole.
3,
I hope he splits the black ball in half.
1.
Oh, good break.
White ball sitting over there. White ball went in. What went in? Yeah, it went in over here.
And I sunk another one of his balls. So Alexa's ahead by 2 balls, which means I need to sink 3 in one go to get ahead.
You have the easiest shot here, sir.
Okay, his friend is actually okay at pool, I feel like.
You are still winning. You are still winning.
I would do better, of course, as a professional pool
I'm
player.
kind of scared to do more shots with this because I feel like the more we do, the more likely this explodes or the police come. Yeah, I'll do one more shot. One more shot? Yeah, alright. Okay, but you've positioned me perfectly for why.
Has the police ever showed up at his house, Chad, for any of his videos? I'm surprised it took this long. They must have been alerted at least once by now.
3. I hate you still. 2. 1.
Oh, that camera is gonna get blown off my head! My head is in that trajectory. No!
Oh my god.
Something hit over there.
How did it not hit that cup?
It missed everything.
That is hilarious.
Oh.
Yeah, so the reason that that one was so hard is that the pistons finally broke.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Why didn't you? I said, oh my god.
And I think that means that's the end of the game, as the piston expanded again and is now stuck, and I don't want to remake the whole thing. And also, I'm scared the police are going to come. So New South Wales Police, if you are watching this video, those loud bangs you heard, they were my car backfiring. Thank you so much for watching. If you like that, please subscribe and check out.
Bro can literally commit murder in his own house, and he has enough random footage lying around to be like, no, officer, look, I was conducting a scientific experiment for my YouTube channel. Don't worry. You would never know. You would never know. You would never know. That was pretty cool. The curiosity of men. Have you guys ever like wondered half of these questions that he does investigate on his channel? Like, I think I've mildly wondered. Arf, arf. Hello, welcome back, Kanaka. How are you? There was no feet in that video. There was. He wasn't wearing shoes, but he didn't bring attention to his toes. I think this was when he was still a little bit, you know, just getting to the hang of things. Of course you would notice there was no feet in that video. My goodness. My goodness. You should have been looking at the balls, not the feet. I think I've sort of wondered about if I can survive a fire by hiding in a bathtub. But like, I've literally never thought about a pedestrian catcher. I've literally never thought about a ballista on my car. Or like a makeup gun? That sounds like a terrible idea. I don't know, bro. Hi, I'm doing good. I'm having a low energy day. Welcome in. Hello. I keep saying I'm gonna find a new job that hopefully I'll have like more energy after work with. But I'm not even making time to apply to jobs, Chad. My goodness. My goodness. Job hunting is hard. No feet allowed. Yes. That's right. No feet allowed. What time are we at? I am going to do a quick 1 minute ad break. Oh, hold on. Don't look. I'm going to do a quick 1 minute ad break. I'll still be here though. All right, Chatty. Which one would you like to watch next? Chrome tab. Here we go. Which one would you like to watch next? First ever episode of Kitchen Nightmares. Or we walk around Tokyo and then we just talk. I kind of want to watch this. I've never seen Kitchen Nightmares. I don't even know what it's about. What? Yeah, I've never seen Kitchen Nightmares. I don't think we can clip this for YouTube. Maybe, I'm not sure. But I still want to watch it. I've only seen like the one where he's like, what are you? I'm an idiot sandwich. That one. Is that from Kitchen Nightmares? Or is it Hell's Kitchen? What's the difference? What's the difference? You wanna watch this one? Okay. Sure. It's a little long though. Might just end the stream with this. Depending on how much I yap. Eat bat, eat bat, eat bat. Oops. Okay, let me give it a thumbs up. Nice. Is it playing?
Bonaparte's
Sorry, that cut was so sudden. Oh my god, why was that a fucking jump scare at the beginning? Here, let me turn it down. Let me cut it in half.
restaurant is in
That's still really loud. All right, okay, now, okay, we got it, we got it.
straight. Bonaparte's restaurant is in dire straits. New owner Sue Ray has sunk everything into it.
It's frustrating the hell out of it at the moment because I'm going nowhere.
The customers are nowhere to be seen.
How many's booked? None gone.
Wait, what is the resolution on this thing? 1080, why does it look so blurry? Wait, how old is this video? Like 20 years ago? 2018. Like 10 years ago? They had 1080p back then.
Nothing at all. No. Chances of walk-in, perhaps? Slim.
The kitchen's down to 2 staff, and the money has nearly run out.
Oh no.
I'm going in to identify the problems. I'll find out if the market's there.
How much do you pay for that?
You pay a lot, would you?
If the team are pulling together,
You take a fucking penalty.
and if the head chef is clued up enough.
The head chef pulled fire out of the oven. Oh my god.
Taking the piss, you know that.
I've got just 1 week to turn this
He's so
restaurant
British.
into a
You're taking a
viable business.
piss.
The honeymoon's over. Got to start making profit now.
Kitchen Nightmares. Do you guys want the subs or no? Maybe not. It's a little distracting. 20 years ago. Holy shit.
Next
That's
week-
older than me. Anyway, Silsden, West Yorkshire. Where's that? That's not in North America, right?
Posh neighbours, Ilkley and Skipton, sit Silsden. A little working class town yet to make its mark on the culinary map of Britain.
Britain.
Lots of fish bars, cafes. Quite a quaint little place. Little small Yorkshire town.
Bonaparte's wine bar and basement restaurant on the high street.
Bonaparte,
was taken over
like
by its current
Napoleon.
owner just over a year ago. In her time, Sue Ray has sold everything from donkey rides to cavity wall insulation. But
I
the
respect the
restaurant business
hustle.
is totally new to her, and so far, the locals aren't biting.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Sue?
Fine dining menu. Okay, I'm just gonna say this. No fine dining place is gonna have a menu that looks like that if it's truly fine dining. I'm so sorry, Sue. Is that her name? I'm sorry. That font and that color, that weight, and that shit, I forgot the spacing between the letters. What is it called? Kernel. It sucks. It sucks. That is not fine. I'm sorry.
Yes. Hi, pleased to meet you.
Likewise. So how's it going?
A bit quieter today.
How many did you have in for lunch?
About 2.
2, ready.
That's it.
Got 2 for lunch.
And last night?
Last night, I think we did only 2 again. That's all.
2 customers the
2
whole
customers the whole night. Yeah.
How it feels to be a small streamer on Twitch.tv.
Unfortunately, it's just died a death. Absolute death.
I need a Gordon
The stark
Ramsay.
truth is that 2/3 of restaurants don't survive past their first birthday.
Oh shit,
And as
really?
things stand, Sue's in danger of adding to those statistics.
Really, 2/3? That's really
As a last
high.
resort, she's placed all her trust in a 21-year-old head chef.
What?
Together, they believe that fine dining will guarantee Bonaparte's a brighter future.
Did he say 21 years old? Oh shit, I skipped ahead. Oh, I'm so sorry. I clicked something, my bad. Oh no. Spoilers! Spoilers. Also, can I just say this is like what, 20 years ago? Almost 20 years ago, and he looks the same. Like he looks the same age. Like he doesn't look any younger. creases on his forehead are the same depth.
And you're the... Well, you're obviously going to be the second chef. There's only two of you. Busy lunch?
It's in London.
Oh, I skipped. Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped something. I'm sorry.
Just over all her trust in a 21-year-old head chef. Together, they believe that
Tim Gray
will guarantee Bonaparte's.
Oh, look at that concentration.
It's like being an artist, you know what I mean? You just start from nothing and create something. So I think that's why I love being a chef.
Aww.
From a humble start 5 years ago washing dishes, Tim has had a meteoric rise.
Obviously, I would like a couple.
Meteoric rise. That's so funny. From a dishwasher to a head chef. To call that meteorite. I can't.
Maybe 3 being Leeds. And
They're not that uncommon, really.
Whatever, just big cities, you know. So that's my main ambition, and obviously to make a lot of money.
Tim's ultimate.
Oh yeah, you gotta make a lot of money. Vanilla Fume.
But for now, he's embracing his first opportunity to run his own kitchen.
Can you hear?
He found me. He knew I'd been struggling with chefs. And,
Thank you for the follow. Welcome in.
He's very ambitious.
He must be fucking good if he's a head chef at 21, no? Either that or he's a fucking good bullshitter.
Which one is it gonna be? Which one is it gonna be? He could be both. He could be a good bullshitter and a good cook.
Pleasure to meet you, sir.
Likewise. And?
It's pleasure, Lee.
Lee. So you're the head chef?
Yeah.
And you're the... Well, you're obviously going to be the second chef. There's only two of you.
He's a Harry Potter.
No.
No.
Absolutely not. No.
I didn't think so when you're standing there twiddling your thumbs. No?
Sue's food takings are a dismal £200 a week. She should be clearing at least 10 times that, but she's not even covering Tim's wages.
Oh,
let alone
damn.
food costs and overheads.
Oh, damn. Who's that man hiding behind the menu? The fuck?
Not even covering Tim's wages. Let alone food costs and overheads.
I'm scared.
Chefs can't get excited unless there's customers to cook for. I'll never know how good they are unless there's any
Why is he half
customers in the fucking
naked?
restaurant.
What's going on?
Tim,
We're 5 minutes in.
Non-garden.
Nothing at all? No? Chances of walk-ins, perhaps?
Slim.
Don't want to see you under a little bit of pressure tonight.
Right.
It's 5 to 6. I want you to get out on the street, go knock on a few doors.
Another co-creator of this epic tale has
Oh,
joined us.
shit.
Remember to keep in your stinky gas to avoid entering the hole, and you may yet survive this adventure.
Oh, Red! Thank you so much for 5. What the hell? That's crazy. Thanks for dropping it from YouTube. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. If you want some food, come here. If you want some food. Thank you. Thank you for 5 gifties. Thank you. Thank you. Yum, 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 yum. Yippee. If you got a gift sub, please say thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for helping me hit my daily sub goals. Thank you so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Much love. Much lovers and much feet. Thank you. I'm so glad you enjoyed my content. Sometimes. I'm not going to finish that sentence. Thank you so much.
And invite some locals to dinner. Get your coats on and fuck off for some customers.
Fuck off for some customers.
If the customers won't come in,
Oh my goodness.
Sometimes.
Yeah, chat. Fuck off for some customers. Fuck off for some new chatters, chat. Thank you, Baron. Thank you for the gifties. Thank you for the biddies. Sometimes when I'm sick, I think about you, and I turn to remember all the good times.
their own free will. These 2 young chefs are going to have to go and drag them in.
Excuse me. We'd like to invite you for a free meal.
Fine dining requires the ultimate in presentation, surroundings and service.
You've just had one.
But most of all, it requires faultless food.
We just need the people coming in now. Okay. It's like a big cake. You've got all the ingredients, and you can mix it. You're just going to find the right consistency.
Why do they zoom out like it's The Office? Like, why do they zoom out from her face?
The reputation of this place can't be that great. Even with free food from the fine dining menu on offer, they've only managed to pull in 11 guests.
The decor in this place is disgusting. There is no way that's fine dining. What is that green? What is that mosaic curtain? What is that mosaic curtain and like half see-throughness and red wintel tilts. I'm sorry.
For any head chef, this would be a walk in the park.
First order, 2 pigeon, main course, 1 venison, 1 brill.
Oh, it's a baguette.
Where do the tickets go?
Well, I just put them there because we never really get enough to worry about it.
Oh, fuck me, that's nice. Who's doing the fish?
I'll do the fish.
And what would you like to do tonight?
I'll do venison.
What I'm trying to say is, how the fuck do you organise your kitchen?
Oh,
Lee, take care of the hot starters, I'll do the cold starters, you do the fish, I'll do the meat. We'll jump on the puddings together.
Busy, then Lee'll stand here and I'll do this one.
Right.
And then just when I'm not doing anything, then I'll just jump on and help him out.
You know how to organise?
I mean, they don't really need to organize because it's not like they ever get that many customers. Like, one person's probably enough. I don't know. Is this really important when they don't even have customers right now?
Within reason.
Within reason, okay, here we go.
Where did you put red board, Lee?
With the first orders in, now I can really see what's going on in the kitchen.
How many of those people are like paid actors? Like the clients sitting out in the kitchen or sitting in the restaurant?
You better send the bread first, don't you?
Yeah.
No gloves, no
Never mind fine
hairnets.
dining. They can't even get the bread right.
It's fucking frozen. Get it back in the oven.
Oh, his ears are red. I feel bad for him. Look at his ears.
Because the bread's frozen, pigeons are cooked, and the fucking bread's not even out there. And if you toss that fucking cabbage once more, I'm gonna ram up your ass, okay?
I love it. Oh, I have no problem with people using their bare hands to touch food as they prepare it. I understand the logic of not wearing gloves. I won't get into it, but I watched like this professional chef break down why they don't actually wear gloves in the kitchen. That makes total sense to me. But what do you say? You toss that fucking salad one more time, I'm gonna toss your salad.
And if you toss that fucking cabbage once more, I'm gonna ram up your ass, okay? Yeah? Can we? Yeah, everything you turn around it. Yeah, let's go, come on.
Even when the kitchen's busy, you should be looking to get the starters out within 10 minutes of receiving the order.
That's funny.
Thank you very much.
These poor souls have waited half an hour for their pigeon breast with mushroom ravioli. And that's not the only problem.
Tim, you made a ravioli?
Yes.
It's burnt. You not taste that, man?
Oh no,
Smell
half
it.
an hour.
You honestly can't taste that burnt?
But now you point it out. Yeah.
Oh no!
This is really worrying. A head chef who can't even taste his own food's burnt. He's not going to win any prizes for his control of the kitchen either. And there's only 2 of them in here.
Oh, it's one leak chair. I need an egg for...
Okay, can you hear that? Yeah. Can you hear? Hold on, come in. They're buzzing. They're buzzing in the background. That's the veg in the microwave that should have gone with the main course 4 minutes ago.
The microwave? Wait, kitchens use microwave? But this is fine dining.
Come on, Tim, get the fucking things out.
For some, an hour's wait is just too much.
Even if it's
Desperate to keep
free,
her staff
huh?
costs down, Sue has got her hands full running the bar upstairs and seems blissfully unaware of the farce that's taking place in the basement.
Kitchen's a disaster. A disaster beyond belief. The blind eating the blind, and the left arm not knowing what the right arm's doing. You want 50 or 60 seats filled down there, and they've got 11 customers in for dinner and up to their eyeballs in shitter. I mean, real shit. Everything's going in these cutters. For some bizarre reason, they think that rings is the sort of ultimate fine dining experience, but superb. I don't understand what the hell's going on there.
I don't know.
Oh, they're focusing way too much on surface level presentation when it comes to fine dining. And they're not focusing on like the taste. I mean, this would work nowadays where everybody just takes a photo with their camera and they post it and they call it a day, but not back then. Did they have Google reviews back then? Or is it like Yelp at the time? 20 years ago. Maybe not even Yelp. Was internet a thing?
All I know is I'm not making money. So I don't know what they're at or where they're coming from.
Yelp?
But it's
Okay,
Sue's
okay.
business, and she should be in charge.
Look at the fucking mess.
Yeah, look at your fucking hair, bro.
I've never seen such hard
Sorry.
work for 11 guests. No. Doesn't make you feel good, does it?
No, not really.
I mean, these are just 2 boys who had a dream.
Constructive impact on Bonaparte's. But by day 2, I'm clutching at straws.
Watch
to
out for
find any
TV
positives to build
crews.
on. promiscuous and has clearly lost control. The kitchen's such a tip, it's a health hazard. And
What do you think they're talking about? Yo, that Ramsey guy is such a fucking dick, dude. Yeah, man, I wish he would ram on my ass. You should have tossed that salad one more time.
First of all, the head chef and his mate just aren't up to scratch. I must be missing something.
Gentlemen, Tim, sing the dish.
Scallops.
Scallops. Can't wait to see it.
Nearly every successful restaurant has a dish that it's renowned for. I'm hoping that by cooking his, Tim will produce something
the hell is
truly
that?
memorable. Something truly worthy of a place.
Is that
on a fine
pepperoni?
dining menu.
Why is it that color?
That's your signature dish, which is?
Scallops with deep fried parmesan, black pudding, sauce hollandaise.
Certainly looks okay.
Blood pudding.
What do you think?
Spits back out.
It's got
No way. No.
He's only gone and given me a rancid scallop.
This has to be played out for TV. That's so hurtful. He's very tame here. Are you serious? Bro, I would have my dreams crushed. Like if my Oshi comes into my stream and I have asked her to help me improve the quality of my stream and I say like 2 sentences and they start going like, oh, this is shit, you're shit. It's making me throw up. I would be so sad.
Someone get him a drink.
Oh.
Shit. How can you eat that?
Oh.
If you knew they were off, why didn't you say?
No, I didn't. I didn't know they were off.
They're fucking minging. You don't taste that?
I do now, yeah. It took a while.
It took a while.
I know what it means. I feel sick myself now.
It's,
He's trying
it's grim.
too hard.
It's fucking grim.
Yeah.
And it's out of order.
Well, I didn't realise they were fucking off. So, I suppose it's my fault, really.
I could kill someone. That's the bottom line.
Did he say it was rancid? Like the scallop was bad and he still served it? That's actually dangerous.
In the 2 days I've spent at Bonaparte, I've witnessed total incompetence in the kitchen.
Oh my god, this is such a meme. How come nobody has cropped this for a meme?
Total lack of direction from the management. And last but not least, they've tried their best to kill me with a rotten scallop.
What the fuck are you playing at?
Sorry, Chef.
Well, it's not about being fucking sorry. You shouldn't be in a fucking kitchen if you don't know what's right and what's wrong in that sense. I mean, this is basic fucking cooking, you know that?
I need to check if there's any more surprises lurking in Tim's
But I
kitchen.
know now that you mentioned it. Hi, Nightlight.
When are they from?
Saturday.
Saturday. Would you use them today?
No.
No, so what the fuck are they doing in the fridge?
Arf,
Looks
hi.
like rabbit shit, that one.
It's just some lentils.
Lentils are not black. The lentils I have are red. Are there black lentils or are those moldy lentils? I do feel bad for him. Yeah. I do feel bad for him. He's only 21. He's getting his ass whooped in front of national television.
This one's stuck to the fucking glass.
Oof.
Yeah, it looks like sheep's turd that's been infested with ants. We've got fucking fur on fucking potatoes. When's that from?
Couldn't tell you.
Mold?
What are we doing with them?
Throw them in bin.
Throw them in bin. But you keep them in the fridge for 2 days before you throw them in bin.
Is that mold?
Do you see what I'm trying to get at?
Yeah.
Does it make fucking sense? Yes or no?
No.
So all this fucking fridge is jam-packed with shit, and we're standing here saying, I'm gonna put them in bin, I'm gonna put a bin. Well, get them in the fucking bin!
Get me a fucking
This
bin.
whole kitchen is disgustingly filthy.
Ew.
In allowing things to fester,
Oh, hell no! What the hell is that?
kitchen is disgustingly filthy. In allowing things to
Oh, hell no. Oh, nah, dude. No, that should not be able to levitate. What the fuck? I feed my mods with better food than this. What is, yeah, is that cheese or like some sort of cream? But it should not look like that. What is that on top? Chives?
fester, Tim's putting Sue's business at risk.
Okay, now. Can we get that one cleaned out as well, yeah?
Yes.
Just one bad thing can contaminate a whole fridge. Tim may as well just chuck money out the window. A health inspector would have a field day.
Do you know what? I'm fucking gobsmacked. You know that?
Gobsmacked.
I've got a good fucking mind to get hold of fucking Sue and just tell her to fucking close the place for me. You know that? Because this is the fucking pits. You should be ashamed.
Dude, I would just start crying. I would just start crying. That is so... Oh, that's brutal. Gordon Ramsay's mentor. Yeah, where the hell did this guy spawn from, bro? He's such a fucking brutal man. What was his mentor like? Hello, Shady Sands. Welcome in.
Bossum. I've never seen anything like this in my entire fucking life. You know that? Because this is
they're just kids, man.
Embarrassment to catering, let alone fucking ringed out fine dining. Let's move her.
Dude, I would cry after saying that to somebody because I feel like I was just being such a bitch.
Like, it's alright. I'll sort it out.
The picture's becoming painfully clear. Tim's completely unqualified to do this job. He's blagged his way in, and Sue's been naive enough to take him on.
Aww.
When you do put so much like hard work into creating stuff, and then you don't use it, then you get bored. That's what I've done.
Dude, I feel you. As a VTuber.
They just run around. What's the point? They'll sit on their asses after a while, won't they?
Yeah. Whatever he said.
There's ingredients in there, and no customers to send it to.
Why are her eyeliner just running? Like every scene we see her, is that an eye bag? No, it's an eyeliner. It just keeps running down. Like she just looks more and more in pain. Girl, fix her eyeliner. Marco Pierre White, is that his is that his mentor? Gosh.
And yet none of them have been communicating with each other. You know, that's got to go tomorrow. Can we turn that into a fish pie? Can we do something with it? But no, the blind leading the blind. And every bloody ingredient in that fridge is money, your money.
Sue has no idea what's going on in her own kitchen. Key to any successful restaurant is regular communication between management and the head chef.
Are there any kitchen staff here or ex-kitchen staff in chat? How much of this is real?
He's not very impressed. We need to keep the place clean and everything tidy, otherwise I can be sued. In which case I'm out of business and you're out of a job.
Realise that?
Yeah, I know, and I've had to take it on board as well.
Well, you should have to stick her orange. She wasn't going to say I told you so, but that's what she was
Very
doing.
common. Oh,
yeah,
shit.
Fair enough. She had the little dig, so what? Fuck her. You know what I mean?
Sorry, hold on. I need to turn on the subs. I'm sorry. I don't understand what these British white men are be speaking with their Yorkshire accent. Hold on.
And you're out of a job.
Realise that?
Yeah, I know, and I've had to take it on board as well.
Well, you should have to stick her orange. She wasn't going to say I told you so, but that's what she was doing. Yeah? Fair enough. She had the little dig, so what? Fuck her.
She has a little dick? What? What the fuck? I think I should turn this back down, dude. I don't think this is very helpful.
Relations between Tim and Sue clearly aren't healthy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, goggles, gloves. Before we do any fucking cooking in here now, I want the place absolutely spotless. Goggles on, please. That's it, show me. You handsome bastard.
Steal that from his local science lab from school. Those don't look like they're safe for your kitchen. I can't. This is so funny. Holy shit. Wow, this is legendary. Oh, former chef, current chef. Okay, great. When you say poorly run kitchens are very common, how poorly are we speaking? Like this poorly? Okay, hold on. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being like absolutely shut down right now, how would you rank this one? Like 0 being pristine, best place ever, 5-star Michelin, 10 being like, I don't know, some back alley kebab place that sells rat meat or something. It's a 10. Oh, it's an 11. Okay, that makes me feel better.
It's not just the kitchen that's at fault here. Any clued-up restaurateur knows it's damn stupid to attempt fine dining in a basement, even one that's beneath a busy bar.
It's so funny. Yeah, that's my basement, dude.
Sue's panic is obvious when you see the weird mix of fine dining menus and scrappy handwritten boards advertising TV name cabarets. Bonaparte's image has clearly confused potential customers.
She was trying really to think to do too many things, to be all things to all people.
Ex-customer.
So she was trying to have...
Whitaker? Is she related to the UFC guy? Whitaker? Oh my goodness. I can't believe she's an ex-customer of this fine establishment. 9. It's getting close, but it can get worse. It can get worse. Okay, how worse? Like bugs? Like dead bugs? Like bug droppings? Like bug eggs?
You know, live music and have an internet cafe. And
roaches,
also the
mold, and
impression that
rats.
you got when you
Yikes.
came in was she'd be shuffling around in her leggings and her slippers. I don't think she's going to attract the people that she wants to attract. It's not as nice as the one that's opened across the road.
Oh, across the road.
The newly opened competition just 200 yards away has been fully booked since it opened. So the punters are definitely out there. It's time to find a clear identity for Bonaparte and make a clean start. Valentine's night is just 4 days away. It's one of the most important nights of the restaurant calendar, and it can make or break a new venture. If we're going to reinvent Bonaparte's image, we've got to do it now. But will Sue accept the drastic change of direction I'm about to propose?
It's clearly not going to work as a fine dining experience. Does Tim know how much pressure you're under financially?
I say flippantly, you know, I'll end up going bankrupt if you're not careful, but he doesn't realise how true that is.
Yeah. I mean, how close are you in real terms?
In real terms, probably. I've got probably 3 months.
She's exceptionally calm for someone who's 3 months away from bankruptcy. Wow. And also, I agree, Gordon Ramsay's probably the real... I'm so sorry, burping. Gordon Ramsay's probably the first real boss they've had. But also, what an honor it is to learn directly from Gordon Ramsay when you're only 21. You did get your ass chewed out and rammed, apparently. But you learned so much, I hope.
Maximum.
Jesus.
You know, I'm willing to take constructive criticism. I mean, it's not working, is it? Otherwise, we'd have more people in.
The basics are wrong. I mean, the basics are so wrong, and it's, you know, it's embarrassing. It's got to go back to comfort, rustic, easygoing food. It's got to become more of a bistro because the place oozes that kind of style.
I know Sue's convinced, but if I'm to flush out Tim's pretensions to fine dining once and for all, I need to provide him with evidence that he can't fail to take on board.
Gentlemen, Tim?
Right, this is a sea of scallops with a baby black pudding with a nice hollandaise cayenne pepper sauce and a bit of deep-fried parma ham.
It looks like potato, but I'm not sure.
First time you ever scallop? And this is a beef and ale pie.
I'll have a bit of beef. I'm a pastry man.
Face one. Yeah?
Beautiful.
The scallops and the black pudding and the parma ham. How much do you pay for that?
Well, I'm wanting to pay a lot, would you?
Well, I don't know. Scallops are dear anyway, aren't they? So, $8.50.
$8.50?
What,
and
for the one portion?
And what would you pay for the pie?
Oh, about £8.
About £8. $7.95.
Oh, what, far off?
And $8.95. Well done.
Oh,
Which one do you prefer?
Well, I like the pie, personally.
Well,
Sir?
I like the meat. I'm definitely a meat lover.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
1-0, you fucker.
Tim needs to learn a few basic restaurant rules. If you don't know your market, you'll never get bums on seats.
Bums on seats, I like that. Also came from the bottle, one of the reasons why I at least put him and his words on such a high degree is because he was at first a dishwasher and cooked for years. Learning more and more, he wasn't rich, he didn't go to a fancy school, he worked up from the bottom, and he know how to cuss people out and put on a show. That's the most important part. I have no doubt that he's a really good chef though. Man, I would like to... I know he has like a Michelin star restaurant. I would like to go if I can afford it one day, but I heard like it wasn't that exceptional. I feel like his fame is so overblown now that the people expect like life-changing, clothes ripping off experience from his food.
Probably go with this one.
2-0. Next, please. Have you got 2 seconds? Here's another one. Have you got 2 seconds? Restaurants without customers will go bust. You don't like scallops?
3-0, you twat.
Excuse me? Put another way, Tim needs to start producing food the people of Silsden won't be able to resist.
That is gorgeous, sir.
Delicious.
We were low on that.
You wouldn't pay $8.95 for that?
In the major cities, yeah, I'd expect to.
But that is very, very reasonable and delicious.
Are you listening?
I am listening.
Bistro?
That's where we're going.
Yeah, fine dining?
Who's going in for it?
It's not bad news, you know.
Yeah, so many restaurants you can't judge his skill from the skill of the chefs you manager's hair. Yeah, fair.
She's come to the end of the tether up there. That's pretty obvious. That she's had enough, huh?
Yeah.
Is that clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
Yeah, and you know you're fucking cocky.
But
now,
isn't
you know
it technically like
yeah. And she paid
his
you
recipe?
salary. Are you mad? How much have you put in here?
Nothing.
Yeah, not a fucking penny. Not a single penny. But you've taken from it, haven't you?
Yep.
So now it's time to give back.
Absolutely, definitely.
And not cooking for egos. Get rid of it. Back to basics. You know that. What I want you two to do, just to confirm that we do know the basics, both at the same time, cook me a fucking omelette. Show me something
An
that I
omelette.
can eat and be happy with. An omelette is probably one of the first things you learn to cook at catering college.
Oh, I see. Oh, I love omelets.
When was the last time you cooked omelette?
I haven't cooked one before.
A what?
I've never cooked an omelette before.
You be cooking scallops and blood sausage without cooking omelets? Huh? Huh?
Don't be stupid.
I haven't.
Disappointed. No! Oh, no.
I haven't.
No, you don't know. You don't do that. You don't know. That's scrambled eggs. Don't do that. No. You're supposed to lift it up and then pour more of the liquids underneath so it remains a flat sheet. This is how you make scrambled eggs. Oh, bruh. That one looks slightly better, but that first one looks like crispy and raw at the same time.
Look inside. What does that tell you?
Please be cooked.
Slightly overcooked.
Slightly. It tastes like fucking rubber. Both overcooked. That was shit, by any standard. You're a head chef. You're taking the piss, you know that.
He just perpetually has like a I don't know look on his
taking
face.
the piss, you know that.
Yes, got it.
Hi, Angel. Welcome.
And the whole idea of telling him off is to sort of help train him and educate him, but clearly...
Is that how
Not
you
used to
guys
being
were
told what
trained
to
in the
do.
kitchen? Do people yell at you? I heard
Right,
that chefs
maybe
are
they're
always
wrong,
really
but fuck it,
angry and
let's
they
go.
yell a lot.
Any chef worth his salt should be able to source good quality ingredients at a good price.
There's a method of
The locals
scrambling
already
then
think
forming into an
Bonaparte is too
omelet. I
expensive.
am not
They
familiar.
want value for money. For Sue to start making any sort of profit, Tim needs to be clever about what he buys.
He be buying scallops, dude.
And 2 cups of tea. He needs to wake up to the real world. He's clearly in need of some inspiration for his new bistro-style menu.
Do chefs buy their own ingredients? I thought they had like ships, trucks coming by to give you guys stuff. I guess that's only for bigger establishments, huh?
Thanks, Danny.
They yell if you did a wrong thing. Oh, high stress yelling is so common. I see.
Chinese tongues. Tonight, we've got a table of 4 in.
Oh, I see.
Okay. To buy starter, main course, and pudding. 20 quid. 5 quid per head. Right. I want to see how clever you are with that money.
Right.
Morning.
Yeah, I don't know, Ta. I don't think I can manage to work in a kitchen.
French onion soup today, so we're looking for some like sort of.
I would just start crying in the first 2 minutes.
Nice to look at one.
Can I have a look at that?
Clearly, Tim's never bought anything from a market before in his life. Discount for the trade?
He held that bun in his hand like... Yeah, I'll have a look at your bread. I'll look at your finest bread, Grips bread.
Clearly, Tim's never bought anything from a market
He grips it and shakes it around like he's weighing like an apple.
before in his life. Discount for the trade?
Any discount for the trade?
That's funny.
It's always worth bargaining for, you know that. So when you're on the telephone in the morning, you're checking with your suppliers and you want to know how much the fish is, you can always bargain with them. I bet you don't treat Sea's money this way, do you?
I will do from now on.
Fucking right you will. Tim's menus are packed with expensive fish and meat cuts. He needs to open his eyes to the tasty, less expensive options on offer. Yeah? What's that next to the pig's head? What is that there?
I don't know.
That's oxtail.
Oh.
You ever used oxtail before?
No.
What would you do with a braised steak?
Oxtail has bone in it? Isn't oxtail like really short and thin? What? Is that like a backbone? I don't know the cuts of meat. It's mostly bone. Okay. Every time I buy meat, especially for steak, I stand there for 10 minutes because I'm Googling, okay, what is this cut of meat? What is this cut of meat? What kind of beef is good for roasting? What kind of beef is good for stew?
I don't know really. Maybe barbecue. We're quite nice on barbecue, you know, when she gets them going out. So.
Braised steak means fucking braise it. So it's telling you what to do with it. So what would you do with it?
Braise it.
Like a stew. Yeah. Can't put that on the fucking barbecue.
Ah, stew.
Some chicken breast.
Some nice chicken breast,
Yep. There you go, look, he's showing you.
It's nice.
Check it.
Let's have a look.
It is really fucking cold in your office, I swear to
How
God.
much is chicken per breast?
Yes, how is it?
£1.12 there.
It's a lot less than I get it from my butcher.
Is it? Your butcher's more expensive?
Yeah.
Jesus.
4 of them, please. Any discount?
£1.12 for one chicken breast. I bought 5 yesterday for 17 Canadian, which was already really fucking expensive because I ran out of chicken when I was in the middle of cooking and I really needed something for emergency supply. £1.12 for one, so that's about $7. 20 years ago. I think that's pretty expensive. That's pretty expensive. That's pretty expensive. 17, yeah, it's very expensive. I really needed them because I already got halfway to cooking, man.
Discount for trade.
Discount for trade, how much was it? £4.12. £4 quid.
That's my boy.
Lovely.
That'll do for me. Cheers. Can I have a bill, please? A receipt.
With VAT.
With VAT.
You'd come again, yeah?
Absolutely.
The more they see you, the more banter you have with them, the more bargains you get with them, and the cheaper it becomes, you know that?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Then the restaurant starts to make a bit of fucking money.
Yeah.
Get the picture?
Yeah, I get it.
Thank fuck for that.
Thank fuck you, growing brain cells.
Just over 12 quid.
12 quid, fantastic, for 4 portions.
Brilliant.
Okay. French onion soup. It costs 75 pence to make a portion.
Okay.
How much does it go on the menu for? You times it by 4, and that should cover everything. $2.95 for a bowl of soup. And we've made money on that. And one thing we're not going to do with the ingredients we bought this morning is waste anything. We waste nothing. With the Valentine's extravaganza just 2 days away, I'm under no illusions as to what we're up against.
Fucking limp dick in the kitchen, you know.
I'm so concerned about his forehead. What happened, Harry Potter?
Go get some fucking energy. You're fucking 21, for God's sake. You should be getting fucking 12 hard-ons a day. Not one a fucking month. Let's go.
Lee's got a bit of an out.
You really said you got no strength in your right hand.
Are you sure you want to be a chef?
Yeah.
You are, yeah? In. Right into the centre. This is our one chance to see if Tim can cope with his new bistro-style food. Bring the knife out, put it back in,
Ooh.
bring it to the...
What does that do?
Yeah? Yep. Gently, 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 gently.
Oh!
Make love to it, don't fuck it.
What did he say?
Outside, gently. Make love to it, don't fuck it.
Make love to it and fuck
outside
funny.
knees. Yeah. What do we do with them?
Of course you pay attention on this segment. Look.
But before we let him
Yes,
loose on the
chef.
paying customers, I've asked him to cook for 4 special people in the privacy of their own home. What I haven't told him is for his own family.
Oh.
You'd like stir it into it, or
Nancy.
No, you leave it dangling on top, so it gets perfect. Of course, you let it fucking stir inside. We've got soup, chicken, lemon meringue pie.
Yeah.
Let's go and surprise Mum and Dad, shall we? Let's go round to their house, and you cook their tea.
Okay.
Why is he saying this? Because he's a good entertainer. He's doing it for the bit.
I don't really.
I'm
know.
asking you.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Good,
The centre is the sauce, the garlic sauce in the centre.
Okay, now. Hallelujah. Oh, we don't need a jus.
That should have been me.
Hello, Madge. How are you? Surprise.
I hate to use Tim's folks as guinea pigs, but with the 3-course meal already prepared, all Tim needs to do is reheat the soup and cook the Kievs.
Should we get cracking? Yeah, where's Grandad?
Grandad's in the front room.
This should be a walkover.
I feel like it's even more nerve-wracking to cook for your own family. It's even more nerve-wracking to cook for people who are very free to judge you.
As a boy, wanting to help bake.
Because he loves talking about it, doesn't he?
Yes, yeah. But then he decided whilst he was at school that that's what he wanted to do. And he got himself a job in a kitchen. And it just went on from there. Told me that he was going to be a chef and he was going to the Good Food Show to meet Gary Rhodes. And off he went.
Fantastic. Look
He
what's
has a
happened.
dream. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no.
Burn it. Don't burn it.
Here we go. Sorry, keep you waiting.
That's quite all right.
He's ready.
I'll get Grandad in.
Let's not forget, Tim is a head chef.
This is either gonna be a triumph or a harsh wake up. Yeah, I hope it doesn't like take him out of this career path and dream that he has. You can take liberties with family. Yo, you guys have chill families then. I'm the total opposite. Anytime I have to do anything performative in front of my parents, I get so nervous. Like I have an easier time doing it for people that are like strangers or acquaintances because I don't give a shit what they think about me. But when it becomes like my closest circle, like friends and family, I really care what they think about me, so then I get really scared. Hi Arthur, hi Dad, welcome in, how are you? We're watching Kitchen Nightmares. We're watching the first episode of Kitchen Nightmares. It's really funny. No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. I care about you guys. I care about what you think. That's why I always ask for feedback. Hey, don't put words in my mouth, all right? You can put food in my mouth. No, that's not what I said. Oh, you burned it. How is it on fire?
Burned my pants, have you?
I might have done. I think I might have just burned them. Yeah.
How is it?
Don't forget your croutons.
That was bread? Oh. Maybe he was just testing I did a thing's theory of can you survive a fire in the fridge? But in the oven. He was just doing an experiment, guys.
We're in his grand's house.
Ladies first. This is some French onion soup.
Minus the croutons.
What do we do with this numfuck?
What about the cheese?
Oh,
that looks good.
Torched on the outside and pink in the middle.
Oh.
As for the lemon meringue pie, it would get a better reception if you threw it at them. Tim's family wouldn't dream of criticising him, but the paying customers on Valentine's night won't be as forgiving.
We've got 44 booked for Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
And you fucked it for 4. What chance?
We got 44 booked when they barely get like 20 people in for a day. Half of them are paid actors, for sure. For sure. Also, I would be so humiliated, Sad. I would be so humiliated if I like boast about my dream and all the things I'm gonna accomplish to my parents, and then the one time they see me in the kitchen performing, doing the thing that I say I'm gonna get famous off of, and I fuck it up that bad in front of camera crew. Oh, my ego.
Oh, I would just be homeless at that time. Oh my God, I can't face any of them ever again. Welcome to my whole life. No, no.
What do we got for 44?
Pray I don't get jumped by the local fire. Pray the wolf will protect you. The wolf will chase away all the local wildlife. Be gone, thoughts.
It's my 4th day at Bonaparte's. Tim's first attempt at cooking a simplified bistro meal may have impressed his granny, but he and I both know the awful truth. It was a spectacular flop.
You're paid as a head chef, aren't you?
Yeah.
Do you think you should be a head chef?
Not really.
Thank fuck for that. Don't start crying.
I'm not.
Well, you're about to fucking bubble.
I will cry. Oh my God, I'm gonna start crying. This is so cruel.
Bookings for tomorrow night, Valentine's Cabaret, are piling in.
But you know what? I can't really fault him. If some people are just not cut out for the dream they want, it's just the harsh reality. And if they're not gonna do a good job, or if they're gonna worse poison people with raw food, they should probably not do that anymore. Possum. Oh, go poke it. Go give it a big hug.
With the restaurant nearly booked to capacity, I'm trying my hardest to stay positive.
That's fine, Mr. Lowe. I'm sure he'll enjoy it.
But with just a day to go, it'll take more than high
Lock
energy
in,
drinks
dude.
for
Lock
these two
in.
to pull it off.
Lock in, dude. You got this.
The first thing you do in a kitchen is come back at 100 miles an hour. And this guy disintegrates every time you tell him something. He just disappears into oblivion and loses all sense of concentration.
He's
that little
young.
short span that he has.
Why don't we swap the roles around tomorrow? Why don't you become the sous chef and Lee becomes the head chef for tomorrow night? No answer.
Whatever you want to do, guys.
It's your fucking kitchen! You're supposed to say, bollocks, no! I'm the fucking chef!
He really
My
does
name's
look
Tim
like he's
Brown,
gonna
it's me,
cry.
No? Yes or no?
Yes.
Oh.
Dude, he does look like he's gonna
Maybe
cry.
it's me. I should try the softly approach.
We've got a big night Saturday night, it's full. I think it's the first time since you've both been here that the place is full. Okay, and whilst I'm here, you're not shafting me as well at the same time, you know that?
Yeah.
We're gonna work together. Over the next 15, 20 minutes, I want you both to think of something really simple, menu-wise. 3 starters, 3 main courses, and 3 puddings.
What do you think, Lee? Soup?
Yeah.
By passing some of the decision-making back to Tim, I'm hoping to build up his confidence and install some pride in his food.
It's hard to write a simple menu when you've had your head up your ass for so long, trying to make fancy, silly food.
That's the kind of stuff we're going for, innit?
So, what have they come up with?
Main courses, liver and onions, mashed potato, macaroni cheese, fish and chips, mushy peas, Lancashire hot pot.
Lancashire hot pot, that sounds nice. And you come up with the ideas together?
Yeah, well, we'll just flip through some books and thought what's simple and, you know, basically thought what did we used to have at school, what did we like at school. And
not forgetting, where are we?
In Silsden in Yorkshire.
Get in there!
In devising this new menu, I'm aiming to take most of the pressure off Tim and Lee during service. 90%.
Cock. And also, that's really good handwriting. That's very pretty handwriting. Look at the way she wrote onion. That's a whole typo in that, like, that's a whole type. That's a whole font by itself. Very pretty.
Percent of the food can be prepared and perfected a day in advance.
Let's go. See if you can
Why'd you have to start with this cock? Okay, I didn't mean to pause it on that screen.
show me you can handle 2 pans at once.
As long as it's made,
just happens.
It can't fail to be a hit with the customers.
There should be 15 things going on there all at the same time. Coordination, understanding, medium, pink, is it well done? Onions, roasted.
Dude, cooking in the kitchen seems
In
so
short,
fucking
Bonaparte's
stressful.
new bistro menu is designed to be idiot-proof.
Yeah, that would definitely identify them as vegetarians, yeah? Let's go. Come on.
Like keeping in mind of all
So
these
far,
little cooking things. It's literally overcooked, but like real life and way more complicated.
Attitude towards Sue has been that of a stroppy teenager rather than a respectful and supportive employee.
I'm gonna go on tomato soup, rustic tomato soup, yeah.
Tomato soup.
A little cheese thing.
That's probably a first he's actually come to. I've had to run down and chase all the time. And then I need this And then, oh yeah, it'll come later. I said, I need it now.
Well,
Some
basically, you
spice
just
or-
put them through some butter, crush them up.
Today seems a lot better.
I don't like
than what
how
she's
she
been doing
said
down there, but
that.
It's certainly improving.
I don't like, maybe it's just editing, but the only 2 times she's given feedback just now is like she's pushing all the problem onto him. And I'm pretty sure she has a part of the fault too.
In the week I've been here, I've hardly seen Tim or Lee sample or season anything they've made. No
Oh,
wonder
they
their
don't eat their own
tasteless
food.
is failing to woo the customers.
Everything we do in this kitchen has to be tasted. I don't care. if
Wait,
it's a
how
fucking
does that
bread
even
roll,
need-
a lemon meringue pie or a chicken Kiev?
How does that need to be taught?
tasting
Isn't that obvious?
From now
Is
on,
that not
bland
obvious?
is off the menu. And to teach these 2 a lesson they'll never forget, I'm resorting to dirty tactics.
You know what a medium steak tastes like, yes? Does that taste like a sirloin, T-bone steak, or
that's
is
dirty,
it
man.
a rump steak?
Sirloin.
Sirloin.
No.
It tastes like sirloin.
Fucking hell. Here we go.
Now for the pork.
Okay. Open up.
Lamb has such a distinct taste and texture. You should be able to tell right away that it's lamb. Pork and beef sometimes I personally mix up, but lamb has such a gamey taste depending on how it's prepared or not prepared. You can't mix that up with steak, man.
Okay. Tell me whether it's medium or is that well done? Medium. And? Well done. Well done. None of you got that right.
I don't like the close-up shots on their lips as they chew.
Pork and fucking lamb. Fucking hell.
You don't realise until someone blindfolds you and feeds you that your palate's so
Being
not
hand-fed by a dude blindfolded.
Could've been worse.
I mean, I would like that experience. I want food blindfolded fed to me.
Tim's had a week of non-stop grief from me.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome.
Put the bowl down.
This boy has really tested my patience.
All right, how do we know they're ready now?
You can lift them upside down.
Yeah, there you go.
And I really don't know if any of it's sunk in.
Go on, I'd love to just get it on, put it on your nose. Shit. Oh.
I know you're the biggest Gordon Ramsay fan. Actually, this is the first time I'm ever watching anything from him.
Will soon be tested to his absolute limits.
Does this woman do anything else? Every time we see her, she's riding on the board or setting the tables. Like, we've seen her set the tables in like 3 or 4 different scenes. She just like flips over a cup and then puts down a plate. Does she do anything else?
No, don't tell me. It was the mud. Can't even take a fucking penalty.
I'll say this for Tim. He's no quitter, and I don't want to see him fail.
Aw.
But now he's got to prove he's master of his own kitchen.
Yeah, I've never seen Hell's Kitchen or Kitchen Nightmares or any of Gordon Ramsay's competitive cooking shows because, I don't know, I just didn't really care. I've only seen him in memes.
Another 2 upstairs. Possibly. Okay, good news. Good news. Another 2. So we're up to 48 now.
Sue's never had so many bookings. She's having to move furniture out to fit more tables in.
Definitely paid
Happy with
actors.
Chicken Kiev with roasted vine tomatoes, T-bone steak with homemade chips.
Because there's so many involved for dinner, I wouldn't stall them upstairs for too long. You're really going to dump us in it big time.
Prawn cocktail, 3
That looks like
You're really going to dump us in it big time.
a good menu. Different weights of text, different bolding weights, different color, capitalization. That looks like a good menu compared to whatever the fuck she had at the beginning.
Cocktail, 3 bean salad with mustard dressing.
Welcome back, Matthew. I protected you with my prayers. I got you.
I hardly dare say it, but this place has got a real buzz about it.
Oh, and the new table, it looks so good. Oh my gosh.
Say it, but this place has got a...
The checker print, that disgusting... Okay, I don't want to say disgusting, because I do like that shade of emerald, just not everywhere. Especially when half of her decor is red. You know what I mean? That looks so good. Oh, that looks really good.
A real buzz about it.
There's one thing missing. What do you
Yeah, I'm the menu connoisseur.
Oh, his name's not.
Ah, bingo! And where should we put that? On the back or?
I don't want my name on it. We work as a team and it's a joint effort. And
Amy Bakery, the full episode. Don't worry, you'll appreciate it. Okay. We'll get there.
You know that. Thank you.
Oh,
Every decent
bro,
restaurant in
I'm
the
gonna
country
cry.
is full on Valentine's night. The competition down the road.
Valentine, schmalentine. What a commercialized Valentine's holiday, dude. Valentine's sucks. I'm not just saying that because I'm salty. It's such a terrible, terrible holiday.
Packed to the rafters. And for once, so is Bonaparte's.
Ooh, pretty.
In a small town like Silsden, business thrives on word of mouth. And if tonight's a disaster, it could break Sue.
I have got a fear that he will not be able to cope with the numbers.
Yeah.
Especially when he's saying that 11's busy.
Yep.
I don't think so.
Yep.
So we'll see what he's made of.
Yep.
Tim has got to get this right.
2 fruit stairs, 2 soup, 2 chicken.
Okay, hey. 6 o'clock, first order's in. Okay. Hello, chef.
Yes.
Well, might as well give it to Scott. Scott, first order in. Hey, are we going to let the kitchen board
Who the hell is Scott?
Come on.
Two soup, 2 chicken, 1 creme brulee, 1 treacle tart.
Let's go. Soup's
Oh, hell yeah, let's go.
Scott,
Drop me a
put the
steak, medium rare.
Something's burning. What's that burning?
It's just on the air, it's on the grill thing.
It's not the croutons, no?
No, it's not the crouton.
Don't burn the croutons.
I'm not burning croutons.
Your soup's on, yeah?
Yeah.
Pan on for the chicken?
Not yet.
No, I think we should put the pan on first, yeah? Start the chicken, and as they're eating the soup, the chicken's cooking, yeah? Okay. Are you all right, yeah?
Yeah.
First
I'm
order
fine.
in, it's upstairs, you're okay. Well, the pan's not on for the chicken, yeah?
You got this, man. Come on, we're rooting it for you. Hit the bridge.
All right, how long for that soup?
45 seconds.
45 seconds.
You got this, man. You got this. Don't burn yourself.
For you, yeah? Thank you. What the fuck are you doing? Out of the way. Young man,
Oh no.
what are you doing?
Oh no.
Slow down. Talk to him. Lee, can you send the 2 soup, please?
Wait.
Look at the croutons. Charcoal again.
No.
Oh, God, it's the first fucking order. What's the matter?
Nothing.
No, well, you're cooking like an absolute twat. You know that. Yeah? Just take your time. Big deep breath and talk to Lee a little bit. You're just on your own, spinning round and round, and just creating a fucking bedlam.
He's not a team
Calm
player.
down. Get yourself organised, yeah?
Stop it with the
Now, fucking
office
come back
zooms.
to me a little bit. Come back to me a bit, yes?
I'm back. Fucking.
Come on, Timmy. Fresh start, or we're going to go down like a sack of shit. That's better.
Oh, that
Lee.
pan
Look
is
at
so
him. Look.
overcrowded.
Hey, nice and bright. Give us a smile.
Yeah.
It's well done, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, get in.
He's so miserable.
Teamwork.
2 minutes for some veg, Lee. Scott, you can have 2 ovals out of there, mate, please.
Also, that kitchen is so small to be able to provide for a full dinner show, like 44 people. That kitchen's way too small. They need at least 2 more stoves.
On order, 3 prawn cocktail, 1 soup, 1 sirloin medium, 1 T-bone medium, 1 sirloin medium. So don't rush the starters.
You got
Got a lot
this.
of stuff to get on here.
Good. Communicate. Good.
Yeah, and there's like 5 people in there at least with a big ass camera and like probably a boom mic arm.
How long for veg?
It's
1.5.
very claustrophobic in there. Are those fries? Those fries look raw.
On order, 1 prawns, 1 beans, 1 Kiev, 1 sirloin well done, 1 lemon, 1 brulee.
Who the hell is ordering steak well done? You can wait.
Right, Scotty, to what you can have 2 ovals out, mate, please.
Good. That's it. Now you're talking to the whole brigade now. Now you're talking to the team, which is fantastic. Keep it
Fantastic.
going, yes? When you stop talking, we're gonna go. We're gonna go down, yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, it's not quite right, but at least it's moving, yeah?
The best part.
Medium with salad,
Yeah!
that's a
The
medium
third
on it, so without
act.
salad. And that's a rare, yeah, we outsell them.
Keep it together, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
They got it, they got it.
Food was excellent. Yeah, very.
I don't know, man. He was like, the food was excellent. I don't know, bro. Is that a real compliment? Or is he only saying that because there's a camera pointed to his head?
Don't get nervy.
Food was excellent. Yeah, very enjoyable.
It's what we expected to have, really, and it was really tasty and
Oh,
really
that's
enjoyable.
good.
How many
Yeah.
come, please, Sue?
There's another 4.
4.
I overbooked, actually.
The local competition tonight has got 46 booked. If we do this last 4, we've beaten them. Yeah? What is, yeah? Does that not just lift the morale up a little bit? Yeah?
T-bone, medium, and a chicken.
Ladies and gentlemen, showtime. Cabaret, I'd like to introduce Tom Sawyer, who...
After prawn cocktail, get some hollandaise on, yeah? Call service, please, Scotty.
Take it away.
It's so interesting seeing the fashion sense back then.
And that's all going to table.
Very old timey.
Tell these 2 first, please.
Oh, nice mustache, sir. Holy. Like, the decor looks so old to me, but back then that was probably just the norm. And now when I look at it, it's like old and it has a certain like nostalgic charm to it.
What's the pastry, please?
Nowadays people are just on their phones. True. Gosh, the amount of times I go outside to eat and I just see people sit there, especially couples, they sit there in silence looking at their phones. It's so sad.
2 sirloin, medium.
Not finished yet, but yeah, well done.
Tim's gran and granddad are celebrating their 44th wedding anniversary.
Woo!
At last, Tim can repay them for the rubbish he served up a couple of nights ago with a delicious welcome
Sorry, I
meal.
blew up the kitchen.
It was lovely, that shirt. It was beautiful, too.
Aww.
Memory that table upstairs.
Did it? Hey, you hear what Granddad said?
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Brought back memories.
Ow. Woo! Go Tim!
You really
Scott.
surprised me tonight. And I'm really seriously over the moon that you didn't fuck it. I'm serious, huh?
Yeah.
Because the first 15 minutes of 6 o'clock, you acted like the biggest twat in Britain, you know that? All over the shop. And you pulled it back together. And that wasn't me, that was you.
He always has this look on his face. Like, he just looks so blank on his face all the time with his mouth half open. I understand what Gordon Ramsay's saying with that look on his face. But he did it! No bankruptcy! Bankruptcy averted.
And the feedback from them out there has been brilliant. What does that tell you? What does that put in there?
I haven't had a service like that for a long time.
And these stupid fucking illusions of grandeur, and all this stupid fine dining crap that you're trying to do.
It's gone.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Exactly where you are now.
Yeah, totally understand.
Do you understand
In a
what you're
basement.
capable of doing within this restaurant? Stop trying to take it beyond something it's never going to be. You'll fuck the restaurant and you'll fuck yourself. Big time. So never forget tonight.
You know when that shark bites.
Yo, somebody follow up with this kid now,
Tonight,
20
Sue's
years
taking
later.
a record
Where is he cooking
£2,000.
now? 2,000 pounds. Hell
I
yeah.
thought the guys downstairs done absolutely brilliant. It's up to you now not to allow it to go back to where it was.
I've been too soft.
You have to be, yeah, exactly. And I'm glad you're saying it because
I've been
that was
too
exactly what I was going to say next.
And I've also allowed him to have his head too much.
I don't know where. I don't think I like where this lady's going with this logic. Cause the kid Tim listens to Ramsay because he respects him. But I don't think Tim respects this lady when it comes to cooking. I'm just gonna say that. If I were Tim, I'm probably not gonna listen to her. But she does need to step it up. But I hope she's just not gonna like bulldoze it and ruin the relationship. That'll be worse.
I also think you've been confused to what you want because you haven't been focused on one direction for the restaurant because you've been,
Trying out
jumping
all things, yeah,
all
I
over the
agree,
place, and
I
that's
agree.
part of a panic.
Yeah.
And that's wrong. And now tonight, it's clearly evident exactly what you need to do from this day onwards. And if he changes anything, I'll pickle his nuts.
Hey, yo, pickle my nuts. Would be in his 40s. Yeah, I wonder if he's successful as a chef now.
It literally had no customers. Head chef Tim Gray was a liability.
Oh, you can tell this is after an ad cut. This is after an ad break. They're doing a recap.
An omelette.
You're taking the piss, you know that.
In one grueling week, we transformed Bonaparte from a failing fine dining restaurant into a buzzing bistro. With Tim sending out quality food.
I don't know about those fries, man.
Customers on Valentine's
Those fries look rough. They look so yellow.
But since I left, Sue's given Tim 2 written warnings over his attitude.
About his attitude, what did I say? Taps forehead. The gift of prophecy is truly a burden.
Now I'm back, unannounced, to find out what is going on.
Turn that fucking thing off. My God. What's going on?
Chilling.
Chilling?
Because
It's
there's
Friday
no
night.
work.
It's 7:30. How many's booked?
4.
4. And you got the music blaring away.
Yeah, I'm just...
Where's Lee?
He's upstairs on bar.
He's in the bar. What the fuck is that in there?
Mussels.
You're not serving them, are you?
Yeah.
What the fridge is like. My God almighty. What is that shit in there? There's mould and fur. Dear oh dear, so you haven't changed, have you? Oh, fucking hell.
A whole week drumming into their thick skulls, and it comes to this.
Holy fuck. This is a living fucking
Oh! Oh no, bro! What is that? Oh,
Nobody in this place is taking control.
Barrow's tickling the back of my throat right now. Oh boy!
And in this state, a health inspector would close them down without a second thought.
So I've got to show you this because it's part of your responsibility, and this is your gaff. There you go.
Should not be.
Oh no!
You didn't see this, Sue?
No, I didn't actually. In fairness to Tim, it was doing okay. It seemed to be okay.
Is this on
For the first
management?
3 days, and then it went. And then
This is not right. This is fucking miles away. This is a nightmare, you know that? Because it's more loss on top of more loss and more loss and more mould. That's what worries me. Because you need to touch that, you need to rub your finger on that, you need to go to a chip, you need to season something,
Oh,
you put your finger in the
no.
tomato soup, and then they're all fucked. You've just contaminated the whole place.
You
And that's
tell
what
him,
really
man.
worries me.
You tell
This
him.
kitchen is not fit to cook a fucking thing in. Right now.
Uninstall right now.
And that's your problem.
I think I better just close and put due to refurbishment.
And you should ban out gracefully. You know that?
Just been giving him another chance and another chance. That's I can't tolerate that. It's just going to.
Why is her first option to close the restaurant and not fire him and get a new chef?
Well, it's professional suicide, isn't it?
Because she can't afford another one?
He's conned me. Simple as that. I don't honestly think he did it deliberately. I don't think he's a nasty piece of work. I just think he lives in a Walter Mitty world. I begin to think that he's just convinces himself, to be honest.
Well, fire him and get a new chef, obviously.
Valentine's Day evening to this is... It's not even funny, there's just something wrong with that. There really is. But
Valentine's Day are good, man. I don't think I've gone home to bed or whatever feeling in a better, happier state of mind. And tonight I don't think I could go to bed in a worse one. It's beyond recognition, really, isn't it, how fucking stupid that someone can be, you know what I mean? It's dog one.
And who is that someone, Tim?
No, that would be me. Pretty much.
He has no basics, man. Hygiene is number one.
Saving grace, but really, thank God she closed that kitchen down because it was fucking disgusting. I mean, really appallingly bad. Shockingly bad.
So she did close it down.
Let me get on with it. It'd be a damn sight better.
Let you get on with it. This floor will be knee-deep in SH1T.
But before you rang me up, all aggressive, I were getting on with you fine, I were respecting you, and giving it all the like gentlemanly bloody stuff I could do, and then you went and shot it down fucking pan.
No, don't turn it on me. If a floor is
I don't
filthy,
want to turn
before
it on you, because
service,
it doesn't matter anymore.
the floor was filthy.
Does it matter?
Yes,
I think
it does.
I think we've established that. Look.
Yeah.
Yeah? Fuck the fucking floor, that's worse.
Why is he using that as an ammo when he was the one who got that strawberry and let it rot? Why is he telling her she's doing an awful job when he's the one with the problems with the strawberries, man? That's the first episode. A day later, the restaurant reopened. Tim is now working as a junior chef for the competition down the road. What? He gonna ruin that place, bro. How did they hire him after the shit he pulled in this place? What? Oh no. Yeah, no accountability. Zero accountability. I take back what I said about the lady. I think she actually showed a little bit of maturity, but this kid is a kid. Definitely not head chef. My gosh. She was doing stock or something. I think it was his responsibility. That's why Gordon took him to the market and like taught him how to haggle and buy stuff. That was terrible. I hope he's a different person now, hopefully. I want to read the comments. 3 years ago. Did they not? Nobody's saying anything about Tim now. Oh man, that sucks. He turned down a job offer from Ramsey. Damn. So he didn't like Ramsey at all. This man had an ego. Holy shit. Holy shit. I hope he's different now. If he's still cooking. If he's not cooking, then I guess it don't matter. But if he's still cooking, oh boy. And lower that a little bit. Let's just watch this. He saw potential. He saw the dream, I think, the passion, but no skills, no talent, no maidens. L plus ratio. Oh gosh. Aoki Sati, what time are we at? Let me check. Perfect. I had a feeling. I wanted to watch this. I wanted to watch this. Where we just go around DisneySea. Because I've been here. I can tell you all about it. I really wanted to just have a yapping stream with this chef, but maybe next time. That was really fun to watch. I want to watch more of these. That was really fun. I don't know if I can.
Is it a crime to be stinky?
No.
I would argue. Oh.
No.
However, please consider seeking the assistance of the closest shower. Thank you.
I'll seek the assistance of your dad. Thank you. Oh, hi, Koopsie. Hello. 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 I'll seek the assistance of your dad. Thank you very much. Hello. Hello. Thank you for the headpad. I want to do more of these, but I have no idea if I can monetize this on my channel. Probably not. I might get striked. But I want to do more of these live. I think they're fun. Okay, Taddy. I don't feel like raiding. Let me see who's live. Let's see now. Let's see now. Let's see now. We could raid Marshy. She's doing true crime, which I have been considering picking up. I think it's a really good idea because I'm too scared to watch true crime by myself. But I think I'll be able to watch it with you guys. Yeah, I'm not heading to bed. I'm gonna head to shower actually. Fuck you. Not because you told me to. Like, hold on, girl. Not because you told me to. Okay? I'm going to take a shower though. Frick you! SMH. Agita, I'll see you on Wednesday for a little bit more reacting on the Expedition 33. Or Friday for ASMR. I'll see you then. Not if I steal your shower head first. What? What are you doing with my shower head? I mean, if you do, then I guess I can't shower. Oh no, what a disaster. I guess I won't be able to shower. Okay, I'll see you guys at Marshy's. Bye Lynn, bye Arthur, bye Artemis, bye Slady, bye Diamond, bye Kirito, bye Coops, bye Yuri, boing boings. Bye Rad, bye YouTube. I'm ready to sleep. I feel like I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. I feel like I'm ready to go to bed. Good night. Bye everyone. Bye everyone. You leave my shower head alone. Psst, actually take it please. Take it so I don't have to take a shower. Bye Matthew. Bye bye. Bye YouTube.
Wait, I can't even say leprechaun. Did I say leprechaun correctly? Leprechaun.